J Moore, the very best reviews. Tell them none can contest, we gon'
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the show. We're here to break down Power, Book 4, Episode 6. I almost put up 4 fingers. That was for the Book 4. But we're here to break it down and review some of the highlights of the show this last episode. It's only 4 episodes left. I'm also going to put the link in the description if anybody want to come up and chat. So we see this episode, a lot of people, a lot of the characters, like I had mentioned on the first reaction, they kind of dealing with I'm getting hot up in here already. But they dealing with a lot of different things as far as emotionally, and it seems that it's about to start coming to a head finally. So one of the things that we see is, and we've talked about this many times this season, is the relationship with Diamond and Tommy, and how Tommy's been running all over Diamond, and eventually it's going to probably come to a head because Diamond, he get treated like a stepchild by Tommy a lot of times. And Tommy said, I am the coalition. And so I think he's forgetting, no, you ain't. You actually a visitor. You on foreign land, and nobody owes him anything. And I think he about to find out. We already saw Diamond finally listening to Jannard, because all of that chatter in his ear all this time about listening to Tommy and all the things about Tommy and this and that. When Big Smurf, big boy, said, man, I don't know, it don't feel right being here without Tommy. It finally clicked in his head, all the things Jannard been saying, which unleashed to a couple body blows, couple low blows for Big Smurf. He wasn't ready for that. It turned him into Gargamel over there on his ass. And I think, because I'm sure by now most people have seen the preview for the next episode 7, and they done gave Tommy the business. They done gave him the foo fops. Basically, they beating him up in the basement. And so it'll be interesting to see what happened, what conversation finally led to them being tired of Tommy and all of his mess. But it will be, I would say, kind of messed up if D-Mac is holding Tommy, which after looking at it, did look like he was there. Maybe he helped Tommy escape or get away, but it'll break his heart, I'm sure. After all he think he's been trying to do or help with D-Mac or Darnell, helping his half brother full of shit. Anyway, he probably be devastated. So it'll be interesting to see if Tommy ready to go ham on Darnell. I doubt it. We starting to see Tommy a little softer because he ain't put the hands on his girl when he thought she done took his seed away. But I think they realize you can't do that too many times or before you lose the audience. So that's good they didn't do that. But it'll be interesting to see. I'm ready to see what happens with that Because if I was Diamond and them, I'd be tired of Tommy by now as well. And Tommy keeps saying, we're going to make more money. We getting more money. How much money do they have? What's Diamond spending money on? He got an Escalade. He wear the same t-shirts. He got a barbershop. What he trying to do with his money? Where he live? What they doing? I don't know, man. What you trying to get money for if you ain't buying nothing? I need a 401k. You messing with my 401k, Tommy. Anyway, we see the Stacey Marks aspect. And with that, I don't know. What if she takes out Tommy or, well, Vic? Maybe. I mean, we did see her with a gun, which I ain't really did no research, so I ain't gonna say I've been baffled, but what is her job? They keep having attorneys and things and AUSAs carry guns, but again, like I said, I didn't do any research, but I didn't think they'd carry guns and be on the case and all of the stuff like a regular cop, but I don't know. If that is the case and that is what she does, she could shoot one of them. Who knows? Then they cover it up, plant a gun on them, say, he came at him. Especially especially with Vic, because Vic told her he killed Vargas and his father. She probably be like, yeah, well, you a slime ball. You killed your own father. But Vargas was one of mine, so I owe you one. They could have some type of meetup or raid, anything, and take his ass out and say he came at them aggressively. They go a gun, plant the gun, sprinkle some crack on them. There it go. There it go. KP, what's up? I saw you had clicked the link, but before I could click it, you was gone. How long have you been developing your app, Brody? There you go. What's up, KP? Can't hear you. Christian Rosa, what's up?
What's up, man? I'm trying to put it on my AirPods. I don't know if it's gonna let me now. I might. My baby trying to see it.
Just want to see what's
Hold on,
up.
I'm trying to find it on man, I might have messed up. I'm trying to go back to Google. Dang.
Oh, you all good. Well,
Oh, there you go.
KP was asking how long I've been working on the app. I'm almost complete. I know I say that, but you don't know what you don't know. I'm in the last stages, but the app part
Yeah.
is done. But the submission process is what I've been going through. But it's been about
Need the lamp.
4 months. 4 or 5. Well, what's this? December? Yeah, I didn't start in June, so I'd say
What is it? The 13th, the
July,
12th, something
July,
like that. 12.
August. Yeah, yeah. Today is the 12th.
Yeah. The gammas come out tomorrow.
I was thinking of getting them, but I don't know. KP, what's up?
What's good, y'all?
Hey, what's up? What's up? How you feeling?
I can't call it, man. How you doing, man? What's good? What's good, Christian?
What's up, man? I thought he said JP. I'm like, yo.
Darnell.
Stiff neck.
What's up, man? You was asking about the app. I was saying I had been working on it for probably like 4 months now.
Damn, I thought you had been working on a little longer than that, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
It might be about 4 or 5 months, but not that long. That's long to me. But I think apps sometimes some people may take longer or whatever, and I'm by myself. I don't have like a development team, but I
Fact.
mean,
Yo, let me ask you something, man.
what's up?
Is Vic really this scared of Tommy? This nigga Tommy came into this nigga crib and said, "Yo, I took your girl and beat up your homeboy in this one day, and just ate that after your sister died."
I know. Yeah,
That's
no.
supposed
Once
to be
your
like the
friend was
last
right, this nigga
straw.
don't got no heart, man.
Christian, say what you go ahead. Nah,
Yeah, that's meant to be like, the last straw for him to be able to switch up. Just like Jannard did the last straw for Diamond. That's what I was saying yesterday. That's
yeah,
just it's just to us it comes out a little too dramatic, but again,
Like it
who
was
am I?
overkill.
yeah,
Yeah, but I think just like with Ghost, I think that that's just why it's done. But I think the show, especially with this show, this season, this spinoff, they lack like subtlety. There's just none. You're
right.
either, the nail or you're the hammer,
Mm,
nothing else.
no. Yeah,
Yeah.
because when Tommy did that and said that to Vic,
Yeah.
that was so over the top that as soon as he turned his head, I'd have hit him in the back of the head with my gun, man.
Yeah. Tommy with the
Even
turning
if you
around is insane.
even if you scared of somebody, if they say something like that,
Yeah,
even
exactly.
if you
Like if I was Vic and I was scared, as soon as he turned his back and doing all that, I would have cracked him upside the head.
There's no push. There's no like nobody throwing hands. This is nothing.
Something, yeah, we would have had to fight
Yeah.
something. And what
Yeah,
make
it's
him
too
think
crazy.
Tommy can fight so well? How he know?
and like even if you
Hey
scared
man,
of Buddy, even if you
he
scared
was
of
hitting the
him, somebody
back.
say something that disrespectful, you got to do something.
I know.
Like, come
At
on,
least
bro.
say something. He just ate it. So yeah, that's the thing that really kind of weak. They make too many characters overpower another, like Tommy overpowered Diamond, or like how he overpowered Vic. Like Vic say, he a killer too. He done killed his own daddy, but you scared of Tommy or you scared of this? Not that it's a physical thing, but like you see how they went in with the shotties for how the dude talk crazy. Why are you so afraid of Tommy and accepting all his stuff though? You know, you would
It
think they would have
it
been.
don't make sense, bro. And you know what's crazy about that scene you was talking about when him and Stacy he set up Stacy?
Yeah.
This scene where he set up Stacy, it was kind of crazy, bro. Cause he was talking to Stacy, but he really was talking to Tommy. The shit he wanted
Uh-huh.
to say to Tommy, he was telling Stacy when he like ambushed her, but he ain't had the
That's
heart
a
to
good
just tell
point.
Tommy.
Yeah, but that's the point though. That's
Right.
for us. Yeah.
Right. Go ahead. You got cut off.
But when he said, you know how you set up ambush Stacy at a little meeting with Tommy,
Uh-huh. You,
when he was snapping on Stacy, he really wanted
uh-huh.
to say he's talking to Stacy through the Tommy like type shit, bro.
Right.
He don't want to say that shit to Tommy, so he trying to like get his shit off on Stacy. But I'm like, bro, Tommy just dolo bitch you in your apartment by yourself, and now you trying to get off on Stacy. Like, come on, bro.
I know, right? And you know
Shit,
what?
right.
I didn't even think about it though, but what you all saying, now that you say it, I agree. I pick up on it, especially how he was saying it with so much anger to her. That yeah, he was like talking to Tommy through her in a way. You know what I mean? I agree with that. Which
You literally were just with this dude 2 hours ago, dolo. Come
right,
on, bro.
which is why I agree with what both of y'all saying, because like Christians say, that make him even weaker in a way. Like, dude, you couldn't tell you was just with dude. You ain't I don't know, man. Maybe it started to sit with him. I don't know, but
It's crazy,
Just
man. He flustered, man.
for real, for real. What y'all think about the Miguel situation and how he been hating Tommy all this time, and then all of a sudden, what, he find out Maria's pregnant and he gonna what, sacrifice? I sacrifice for la familia. Christian, what you think about that, man? You think Miguel gonna try to work with him, or he gonna just take that flower to the grave?
It's I want to say it's a little cool because you get to see maybe Tommy work with Miguel a little bit. Um, but the thing is that because the trailer showed us that Miguel is like, like teaming up, not teaming up, but like getting the people together to get ready. Um, I just wish they didn't show us that. And I wish that like we started the next episode thinking like maybe he dies, boom, the beginning of the episode.
Mm-hmm.
Even if they wouldn't do that, like give us the 52 minutes of wondering. Don't take that away for a trailer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it makes sense, but
No, it does. They spoil a lot of their own
yeah. Like,
shows.
why do we need to know that Tommy's gonna be getting beat up left and right,
I
and that
know.
this guy's gonna hold him, and this guy's gonna hold, and then Jannar's gonna say the thing? Like,
They just
I don't
told the
think
whole
that.
episode.
Yeah, I don't think any. What I always try to say is that I don't think anybody is going to join in on wanting to watch the show because they wouldn't know about Jannar getting an upper hand
Right.
unless they're already watching the show.
They only spoiling it for their own viewers.
You get what I'm saying? You're doing absolutely nothing. Yeah, like
Right.
in the past it used to be that 50 was always mad because it's like, yo, they always leak
And
the
I
last
think he was
episode.
doing that.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Right, right.
he's always controlled PR and all that. But
Uh-huh.
you go
Exactly.
from that to like, oh, let's put out normally one of the best conversations. You put out that as promo, and then that's what we talk about. And then we got sidetracked into all the channels. But I just don't
Oh,
think you're not doing anything for anybody at all. I'm not like, oh my God, yes. No, like, I'm gonna watch it anyways.
right, right.
Thursday night, I'm waiting for midnight.
Yeah.
Either way.
Well, let me ask y'all this. I asked both of y'all. Graham, man, he got a good point. I said my rating last night. I say it again, but I'll let y'all go first. KP, what would you rate this episode for this show? You could do
It
1
was
to 10 or whatever.
it was good so far this season, but I ain't gonna lie, it kind of fell off this episode. I
Hey.
get like a soft 6, like a soft 6, hard 5,
Damn.
5. Like it was like it was too much bad. You telling me I'm helping my main op that was just trying to kill me for one? How long has Morel and him knew each other? Seriously,
I know,
for them
right?
to be in this in love, I get they finna have a baby, but you just did that with Ghost, Diana. Like
Yeah.
we just did that. How many times we gonna keep faking having a baby? But I guess she's not. I guess she's not gonna get shot here. I guess now they're gonna get him later with the cartel. So Morel's gonna lose the baby that way. The Tommy's not keeping the baby. We're going to legacy or whatever it is. So I don't really
Right.
get it. And Miguel, it just don't make sense. You telling me you didn't have enough? You've been in the game. You remember when the hitman, when they first tried to kill Tommy, came and said, "Yo, the biggest Hispanic in Chicago came to hit me up."
Mm-hmm.
You telling me you don't? You telling me you having trouble reeing up with Che?
Right.
This
Right.
Chicago. Chicago is a market. If you any type well in Chicago, you get some bread. So you telling me Tommy just unloading bags of money, but Miguel he been in this city this whole time, and everybody know him around the city, and he part of the cartel too, and he having trouble getting his man out of jail, and he can't re up and stuff.
I know, right? That's a good
It's
point. Like, why is he broke with the $500,000? Why he don't have any money and he been in the game this long?
then
That's a good
now
point.
you did all set up all that with the cartel. He told you that sob story about the flower just for you out of nowhere. Because I was confused when I seen them get the wrong drop with the hitman. I was like, where is he going? And then I seen the I like, bro,
I
did
was
he really?
confused on that too. I was like, what is this?
And I'm like, bro, that's why it's just bad writing. Like, you just telling me he just really changed his mind that fast about Tommy because she's about to have a baby. Come on, bro.
I mean, those are good points. I don't know if I bring it down to a 5, but
Yeah, that's crazy.
no, but I get
Now I get
how sometimes
like a
stuff
6, like a
don't make
good 6,
sense
like
and mess up.
like good 6. I ain't. It did this episode. The rest of the season was really good so far. This
Right.
episode, it kind of just like a lot of stuff just didn't make sense. Shanti mad. I got the connect meeting with Jannard. Got the meeting with Che. If I'm at the table, you at the table. Why are you mad about that?
Yeah, I don't like her
Then he
mad on
doing the whole sucker for love. Every time she get mad, okay, baby,
her.
you want some flowers? You want some ice cream? You want, okay, baby, I'll make it right. Yada yada boom. Like why every dude in this show is looking now, what's his name? We finna go through the whole DMAC. Maybe I'm gonna try to get into school. Man, God, what are we doing, bro? Everybody else, I feel like this, and I feel like Power on, especially Stars and 50 Cent.
Get to you, Chris.
Everybody, every season doesn't need a new love interest. Every season,
That's true.
you could be single. You could be single some seasons because now they forcing all these love dynamics in the relationship. The Shanti Jannard shit just weird, bro.
Right.
It's just
They the
weird, bro.
gangsters in love, man. Nah, I'm just playing. Hey, but you made some damn good points though, bro. You was on fire back to back to back to back. Christian want to get in. Go on, Christian. What was you gonna
I
say?
I'm trying to say to both things. So Jannard is
He said something
what's her name?
up
Shanti's way in. No, no, no.
the
That's Shanti's way in, right?
right.
And then so if and these are all killers too, right? So if she feels like she's going to stick with like the brother's gonna stick with the other brother, and the plan is to kill one of the brothers, then she's gonna worry about her being killed. And also she won't have her way in. So that part makes sense. The fact that they keep overdoing it and doing it over and over again, that's a little more annoying. But it also shows you that's the only move she got, pretty much, because she has no other way in. The thing about the relationship, this is the problem from the get go of having a character that's meant to be the crazy guy, the number two and all that. If you stretch it to so many episodes, you got to give him a reason for us to dislike him, like him, love him, want him to die, want him to not die. You got to give him all of that. So if he just has nobody, he not hooking up with nobody, he not falling for nobody, the actor also doesn't have to show any range. So he would just be falling back to one note, and you can't just have him killing 9 people every episode. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to
True.
say he's
They
wrong.
trying to
I'm
balance.
saying, yeah,
Right.
there's reasons for all this stuff like to happen.
But it can get played when they have this many spinoffs and you see the same
Yeah.
cycle. I get
But if you
both
keep
sides
killing
of the
of the
coin.
babies, it's corny.
Yeah, they don't have him kind of meet a person naturally. Like I will say, when he met old girl at Gloria at the club at that bar, that was a more natural kind of thing, I guess. I don't know about the Maria thing. I don't know. But then again, well, I don't know, man, because you can meet a girl at the bar and smash, but are you gonna fall in love? Maybe he loves fast. I don't know.
But I feel like
It looked like it.
that just.
It
I feel
does
like
look
I
like
see what
it,
you.
don't it?
I see what you're saying though, because you have to have them something to do. But I feel like Power writers need to get better at world building. You could show Jannard
Right.
having shown how he traps. You could show his operation with his homies and how he got his session. Shanti runs Garfield Park. We have not seen how they operate. We just know she got a bunch of niggas around her, and she
Hey,
in the
stop
boxing
it.
ring. Like
Right.
I get you have to have something to
She
make
can't
it
even box.
interesting, but it could be different aspects of their life. You know what I'm saying? To show
Right.
like what they got
Oh,
going on. I know you gotta have you can't just keep killing the ladies off. But I'm saying you don't have to just keep bringing them. Like we don't have to keep having ladies. They can go a season or two or half a season without a girlfriend. Like
Yeah, they should
it
do
like
like Game of Thrones. They had only 10 episodes a season, and they had a lot of moving parts, and they built those worlds where you can know 10 different people where they all had going on. Even
and,
some
and
episodes you may not see the people, and that's cool, but they build the world better than Power. You got a great point.
and I feel like more episodes truly would suit Power's writing style better. Because let's be real, Power is the king of stretching the work. So
Right.
if you get them 15 to 20 episodes a season and they really can write and you can like not have certain because they got a bunch of characters, and you can really
Right.
dip into different characters and not have to see every character every episode. It can help them out. If that's your niche, sticking to your niche. If that's gonna be we will stretch the work, and that's what Power's about, and we're gonna look out for folks. But I just feel like it gets sometimes it just gets too, it's just too repetitive. Then like it just, you know what I mean. But it wasn't too bad. It just, you know what I mean.
I feel you. As people that's been watching this show for a long time, yeah, it can be repetitive. I get it, and they they could definitely benefit from more than 10 episodes. I think most Power fans been saying that for a long time.
Yeah,
But
but the logistics, you're ignoring a lot of logistics
that's what I
though.
was
And
about to say. It ain't
and you
in their
yeah,
hands.
yeah.
Yeah, it
I know
ain't
because I follow film. I've never been in the set like you,
right.
but yeah, like a lot of people just be like, man, just give them 20 episodes, an
Yeah,
hour
who
and a
gonna pay
half.
for
Like,
that?
yeah, you can't. And also think about, I don't like saying logic. I don't like saying that word, but think about if you're going off of what you were saying, right? You're saying to basically remove the love and all that, right? That means that
Not necessarily love. I'm just saying,
Not the
as
repetitive.
frequent as Power is known for
yeah,
killing off characters, and as frequent as we don't need. Okay, Tommy had Gloria, then Gloria died because he was in a throuple with Vic. Then she dies. Then next season he's got Maria. Then we thought Maria was dead, but she's back this season. Then like every time, okay, let's go Ghost Tariq. Tariq had Effie, then he had Diana 1 minute. Then it's like they can chill out every now and again. They don't have to be. It don't have to be so love and tangled. And you can use that instead of using that love aspect as dead space to fill time in the episode.
Build the world.
It's other storylines they could be taking time for and making the show more. You know what I'm saying?
Like my storyline.
I don't want to remove the love. I love love, but you know what I'm
Right.
saying. I just feel like they be forcing a new
wait,
girl
wait,
on
wait,
these
wait.
characters every other. And I get what you're saying. 15 episodes is crazy, but you could give us 13 episodes, 12 at least. You know what I mean?
Well,
Like,
I see what both of y'all are saying, and at this point, they have proven the show to deserve more. I can see in
Stop.
the beginning when I say who gonna pay for it, I'm not talking about the viewers. I'm saying the
Yeah, yeah,
studios be cheap.
yeah, yeah.
But at this point, Power has proven itself now where it could deserve more. They should give it more. They canceling it, but then again, who knows, man? It's so complicated. But so that's why I was just bringing it back, which this kind of show kind of the talent. But Game of Thrones was only 10 episodes, and they did a great job the first few seasons in working with limited space, just 10 hours to tell a complicated story with a lot of different people. And they had love. They had killing. They had it all too. And complicated sets. Power doesn't even use complicated sets. They film in the real world for the most part. They
I'm
were
trying to
medieval
I'm
stuff. So
I'm I'm
it's
trying to address it without, I don't want to sound condescending. So think
okay.
nah, bro,
about,
say, man, speak your mind, bro. You don't gotta do that, bro.
yeah,
We grown, man.
yeah.
Man, take the gloves off, man. Come on, bro.
Yeah,
So
then you move to the
think
second.
about writing, right? If, and I'm not saying that you don't understand formulas. I don't know how much film you watch, but like, there's formulas to these shows. So the entanglements,
What?
you might see it as drama, but it is a drama show. So the woman does have to link to another guy. That's just how it works.
To make the fight or the drama or the beef.
So Tommy cannot secretly
Yeah.
have a chick be in love,
Did he
and then
freeze?
we're watching it, and then it's just like a side quest, and it's never comes up. That wouldn't work because then we have no reason to worry about her. We have
That's
to
more
worry about,
realistic, though. He'd smash randos, but
yeah.
it
But it's
wouldn't
a
be
show though.
interesting
Yeah,
for the show, right? To
yeah,
bring a
it's a show.
viewer
Yeah,
back, right? They use the same typical hooks of movie magic storytelling.
yeah. And this is why I don't like
Yeah,
to. That's what we were talking about yesterday. I don't like to say it's a black show,
y'all both right.
but this is what I mean by the whole, like, is this guy the dad? Like, who's your daddy, Marcus? That type of way of looking at 50 stuff.
Right.
That's all. These are all parts of the formula. Nobody's gonna say these are all parts of it. I'm saying it, but They are, depending on the type of thing that you're watching. Like this is still a show about criminals, right? So you're gonna have the police side. You're gonna have people that hate the show because they think that the cops never win. You're gonna have people that think that some shows that is the detective shows, they're gonna think that the criminals are just dumb.
Mhm.
The show, I've never seen the show in my entire life, but people still like what's the Baltimore show? Baltimore show.
Wire.
So people still like The Wire because they said that the criminals were not just completely dumb and the cops were not always losing.
Right.
So that perfect blend, and I'm saying this based on just so many, people that break down film in general, they still go back to this.
Mhm.
And the reason why is because of that.
It's
Power
grounded in
is
realism.
not it's not going to be heavy on the police winning. It's just not.
Right.
The reason why you give Angela a win, even though it's momentarily, is because then you want to introduce and bring back the jail. So you cannot just randomly start going to a jail unless there's a character
That's
that is like
bringing
a
you there.
prison guard that's important. Exactly. You brought them to the jail. They didn't go back to the jail. Why? Because you're not in the show.
But also the very first episode, Diamond was in jail
Yeah. Because
and
he has to
got
come
out.
out of jail.
Right. And
Yeah.
that's
See,
why it made
so
sense. Yeah.
I'm glad it didn't come out any kind of
Going flashback
I'm
shit.
not talking down, don't I'm not trying to talk down on anybody.
No,
But
you good.
all these things matter. I'm telling you, if I don't know, you say, are you watching Maid of Kingstown?
Nah, but you made a point
This,
about The Wire and how that was
yeah,
basically 10 episodes and it was
yeah,
a modern, show, not like Game of Thrones. A lot of moving parts, but they told the story in a fair way. You know,
yeah,
police don't always, nobody always win, nobody always lose.
exactly.
And so that's why that shows like that last, you know what I mean? People hold them in high regard, even 20 years later, you know what I'm saying? So definitely a good show. What y'all think about so we didn't talk about a few of these things. I know it's another love thing, and that's one of the things that I guess kind of can throw people off, but the D-Mac, they introduced his girl and she about to give up the goodies or whatever. So what do you think, she may end up being a liability, or he gonna change his life for her, or what?
You know what's crazy?
Go
You know
ahead,
what's crazy,
KP.
bro? All the stuff I said though, that's one of the actually like I actually really like D-Mac in the show. So I actually want to see that work out for him. Like that's one of the love chants I'm not really too mad at, and it's just like I like D-Mac.
Young
So
love.
I sleep. You know what I'm saying? I feel for
So you
D-Mac.
gotta
I just
like
feel
the
like
guy.
I feel like D-Mac character has potential to like make it to like you seen how in Ghost came. They was trying to push him forward as if he was gonna get his own show at the end.
Yeah.
Like and like really pushing him as a character, like in the later, like last season, like Power Ghost and all that. I feel like D-Mac got that same type of potential if they really invest in the character and really give him some shine on the screen.
Yeah.
But I want that to work out for him, man. I like it like the whole thing, but is she gonna be a liability? He is riding around everywhere on that bike, man.
He is.
He is kind of reckless, man. And you know he gonna have to learn one of them lessons. He's still young in the game. He got to learn a couple lessons type. So hopefully Tommy put him on game earlier, but I don't know.
Ow.
Hmm. Yeah, I'll say the reason I think she could be a liability, a couple things. One, his mind ain't completely focused on that street life. And when you in the game like him, robbing spots, shooting, and he's deep in the street life. You know, he ain't selling weed. You know what I mean? So you need to have your head on a swivel. You got to be aware. You know what I mean? If they find out, you might be boiling in oil somewhere. So that could be a problem. Then also, you know, she could also get caught up with people trying to get to him. I do like the young love thing as well, because that does seem realistic. You young, you trying to get money, you trying to get a girl. That all ties into why you trying to get money, do this. Like, why is Diamond still trying to get money? Like, I don't know their motivation. He got kids. Does Diamond got kids? We don't even know.
I
Nah,
don't
I feel
think so.
I
nah, I
don't
don't
He
think
never got
Diamond got
another
no kids.
probation officer either.
I know your probation officer just mysteriously disappeared.
You just
And
gotta kill that guy and you good.
I know, right? Yeah, so it's just a lot of loose end type stuff with that. I don't know. But I also like D-Mac better than Tariq, even though D-Mac was about to try to kill his father too. Which even if you don't like your dad or don't get along, like I think that's a big leap, especially if our community. I mean, that's the only one I can speak of. But going to do
Yeah.
that, I don't think that's normal. I
You don't
don't
speak
hear
for the
no like.
Irish?
I know the Flynns, it runs in the family, but in other
That's
communities, I don't know.
that's another that's what I'm saying. That's like another repetitive angle that power. It's a drama show, and like every show has their niche, and that's like they have they like cues for writing. Like certain shows are known for certain things. But
Right.
what's up with everybody killing their parents thing? Like, what's up
I
with that?
know.
Like, man, come on, man. We all seen it's been bad. It could have been better, bro. But we not
No,
trying to kill our mom or dad, bro. Like,
exactly. And the
but
Hispanic community is not that way either. They respect their father and mother too.
Yeah, I wouldn't
yeah,
even disrespect them at all.
even
Yeah.
even how bad shit gets, we're still close.
Right. Exactly. And even if you don't, you'd rather just not talk to somebody and leave
But the
before
reason I
you.
like D-Mac like because he actually is like in from the streets, bro. Like when we met D-Mac, he was fresh in the streets, bro.
Exactly. And he is more likable. Shout out to Miguel. More likable. He sees more authentic. Tariq is working backwards. You hustling backwards, as we would say. Nigga, you already rich. Why you going to sell drugs and you lose it all? Which is what happened.
Now he lost in his inheritance, and now he's selling drugs to get all that back again. Like you had $1 million inheritance, and you could just you see how Elise just got on the plane and just left.
Right.
Tariq could just been living that type of life. She said, "Fuck Claudia," and just left. I'm cool on all that. Like
For real. If
They
he'd
could have done
put
a
that
lot
million,
to.
if he'd have put that $1 million inheritance in an account, an investment account, looking at the future.
I was like, oh shit.
If he'd have put that in an investment account, he was what? How old is Tariq? 18? He can't be 21, right? If he put that in
he ain't
I think
investment,
he
finished
was
school, so at
19 at
worst
some point.
19. He's
he's
still
19, 20.
okay, 19, 20. Let's say 20. If he put that in an investment account, this is actually some excellent. This is what rich people do. He could have put that in an investment account, never touch it ever the rest of his life. And then as it grows, or even at any period, you can get loans against that $1 million. You can go get $100,000, $200,000 loan, and that'll be collateral. And that's not income, it's a loan, which means what? You don't pay income tax. So you could go get that 200,000, 300,000 in cash, tax free as a loan. He could have then took that 300,000, bought a building, bought a house, did something, rented it out, used that, get a
But
home equity
J
line
Moore.
of credit. And then what they do, let me shorten it up quick. People like Elon Musk, they keep getting loans against things they own and buy things that produce income and use that to pay the loans back. And they don't have income taxes. That's why they don't pay that much and they stay rich. He could stay rich the rest of his life. Got quiet on that one. So he up here hustling
I
for
thought he
niggas.
was saying something too.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead, KP. My bad.
But I feel what you're saying with all the investment loans, and yeah, he could have. I ain't gonna lie, he could have did a lot, bro.
Yeah,
But wait, how Ghost had it set up, he kind of already had all that. Ghost
he
had
did.
prime real estate in the middle of New York, Manhattan. Let's think about how rich Ghost. I don't think people really understand how rich Ghost really was. He was the main connect out of New York. Like, plus I had clubs, and I was able to clean and watch them. Ghost might have been 100 million up. It's no way in the world.
Well, I don't know about
Tariq just, I don't even know how he just.
Hell no, 100 million.
I was agreeing for a second, then I thought, wait, 100? Hold on. I think Flynn could have been at 100. At least that house, to have a house like that, you need at least 20. Ghost penthouse is
Ghost was an
all he.
international connect.
Well, yes,
was
but how many
international.
do you think is in New York, though? I'm pretty sure it's a few. With a city of
But even if
millions,
you
you
do,
can't have one. So, not hating on
but I'm
him.
thinking,
He got bread. I would say
he,
Ghost had
he
5.
probably had 5 million.
But yeah, we both on the
That's what he
same.
said too.
no.
At 5 right at
Yeah,
the same time
because
as
he,
me.
he had trouble getting to 2.
Yeah, remember he
And
was trying to come up with that money.
yeah.
Yeah.
And if you got 100 million, you're not like, oh, let's get a club so that I can clean this hundred
Yeah.
thousand.
I feel what you're saying. He wasn't broke. He had 5. Even I go as high, I don't think 10. Because remember, he couldn't get that money for Tariq that time.
Nah. I think he had 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
But
thought that
having
because
cash
his
and a
money
net
was
worth is different though, too.
Mm-hmm.
I
So he
thought that was
could.
because his money was tied up in like the whole Queen Child project stuff. But
That's true.
That was way after though.
yeah, but even if you like a main connect, you like distributing like product through different cities and stuff like that, like all throughout like the nation. And this is New York. If you a main connect, it's not just a city at this point. We selling for like all the dudes. What's the dude Jason and all them? It was international stuff going on. So 100 million was a stretch, but Ghost was
Yeah,
probably
but
worth
Ghost wasn't
50.
that. Ghost wasn't that though.
Ghost was 50 million. The main connect out of New York City, that's 50 million territory at least.
All right, here I'll tell you
He
who got
was
50 million
distro.
on the show. Who I'll tell you who had 50 million. What's the rich white dude who he kept trying to get the clubs from, and he went with Tasha to his house, and they was that estate, and they
Simon
walked
Stern.
Stern.
But
Remember when they went to
but
Stern house?
Ghost leveled up on that level around second season 2 or 3 when
You
like they
think
was
he got to
equals.
that level?
They made it apparent because once he got his clubs back and he like outsmarted them with his wife, and they showed that Ghost he like expanded. Ghost was making big boy money at the point, bro. Because you remember
5 million, good.
Cause you remember he became connect. He made Julio and Dre and all them his distros. Ghost and you, Ghost was making big boy money at like the later parts of the show. He was making really big boy money.
He was.
Yeah, but
That's
100 million is a
another.
whole
Now,
different.
I'm saying
That's
I'm
another
saying
part
I
of his
kind of
world.
overreacted on that, but I say 50 million at least. Like I might have
Yeah.
overreacted, but 50, 40 million. He's buying prime real estate in the middle of New York City. That's big boy money. Even if you're doing like the smart thing and getting credit and you getting loans and buying against your wealth, you know what I'm saying? What you were saying? That's still I'm the main connect out of New York.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say to another point you made earlier. To your credit, they don't build the worlds right. Because remember, he got like 3 clubs from Simon Stern. We only saw like one of them, and we never really learned what
He had the
they
one in
did.
Miami.
Yeah, like we didn't really learn the value of it and what it meant and things. They could have did better with some of this stuff. But then again, like I say, like who am I? You know what I mean? Who are we? Of course, that's what they like to say. But of course, the writers are just people like us too. They just spent more time doing it, But that don't
Oh,
necessarily mean it's always better. You could amateurs come up with great stuff all the time. You know what I mean? So I
because
don't
it's
like
already there, so it's easier to
right,
nitpick than like to have like something that is completely
right.
zero letters on it, and they completely have it. It's
Create a
different.
world.
Yeah.
Um, he
But
mentioned this
I
earlier. He was
I
talking
can't.
about the world building.
Yeah.
So the I get what he's saying. So the problem is more being against spin-offs. I don't like spin-offs. I don't care if we go back in time. I don't care if we go into the future. I don't like spin-offs for this reason. The world building, if the power is a tree, right? The branches are all the things that you're showing us, right? Like
Right.
Chinatown, um, the law enforcement side. If all of a sudden they do make the shows about the politicians, right? Then there's so much that has to go into that, right? There's so much research. There's just too much. And then now you're watching a completely different type of show.
Right.
It wouldn't even necessarily be a show about crime anymore.
But what's wrong
Because
with
now
that?
you're watching.
That would have been Tate's show.
But
Yeah,
what's wrong
but
with
that would
that?
have been
Yeah, what's
what?
wrong with the spinoffs? What's
No,
the
I'm saying
problem?
like
Why you
not
don't
that. I'm
like
saying as far as like, what's wrong with you could start off as a shoot 'em up, bang bang drug show and evolve into a more strategic mastermind. What's wrong with the writers? I feel like it does take a lot. We're not gonna. It's easy to just talk about this stuff. You still have to put stuff into action. But what's wrong with your show evolving amongst just the regular what you do on a regular all day same old? It could be more strategic.
it?
It could be more moments where we show
It- They
better,
just
just
got to do
clever
it.
writing, just more witty
This
writing.
is
Yeah, they
this is
just
what
got to do it
happens.
right. That's all, in my opinion. I'm in the middle. My son, he used to love spinoffs when I was showing stuff. He's like, "Where's
Bro,
part
wait.
two?" I'm like, "You want a part 2 or a part 3 for everything, don't you?" But a good thing, I do want to keep watching. I ain't gonna lie. If it was or okay, I don't care if it's whatever's happening because it wasn't all that. But if it's good, I am a fan of the spinoffs, but I do want it done right. Like I didn't like Tawik, as everybody know, because I don't think it was done right. But that's my
Yeah.
opinion. I didn't like how it started, what he did. I don't like why he trying to sell drugs when you was in a penthouse. Like, what makes you want to sell drugs? Like, we had difficulties and things, and people wanted stuff they couldn't afford and things, and your friends, everybody was in a similar situation and stuff, so you tried stuff and did. Why are you doing that? And you all are rich and you can get anything you. I don't get it. And power, I guess. Christian.
So I was gonna say a few things. So Braden is the one that got him into it because Braden was talking about in Choate how he was making money. How if you got those pills, you can sell it and you can get it for these people will give you this much for it.
I
And
don't.
then and then
Tariq
basically he
never
was
tried to sell drugs till Braden.
it was Braden.
Damn, man, I don't remember how he started. To be honest, now that I'm thinking about it,
He got mixed up with Kanan, but I don't know if after when he got linked up
that's
with
what I
Kanan,
thought.
but did he
Nah,
start?
okay,
He
man. I
was
wish I could
robbing
go,
and breaking it. He was
if I
like
could
breaking it.
somehow.
All
He was
right,
doing
go
like
ahead,
being.
Christian. After KB,
Yeah,
the short version though.
I'm trying.
All right, so Braden put it in his head about the money part.
Yeah. So the thing with the Tariq thing, obviously it could have been handled, a different way, but you also don't know how you like sometimes you kind of plant the seeds to be able to have this person take over or to have that in the back of your mind, but you don't know the next season and the season after that, are we still gonna have this guy? Because at first it was only promoted as Omari. You
Mm-hmm.
don't know that Tommy's gonna take off like that. That people are gonna want to see that. And
Right.
then to the whole thing about like again, this is the problem with black shows that are crime shows. When you make a crime show, the thing that brought the people in is the ratchetness, is the crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm.
you can't say, hey, what do we turn all these people into legit business people? That ain't the same show anymore. Now you're watching no,
Empire.
um
Empire
now you're
was
watching
good, but they
industry.
flipped it into something else.
Yeah, you don't want to turn the show into industry.
Industry.
That's
But
it's a show on HBO.
I love
if
that.
we start
That was
off
a good
if
show.
we start off ragtag entry level, but as we go on and progress on the show, we get higher up the ranks. Don't our show and that doesn't it supposed to represent a show that we evolved?
Yeah.
That's glamorizing it. That's
But
glamorizing drug dealers thinking that they can all.
that's real life though. Some people start ground level and then they get smart where they get some drug money and they
Yeah.
invest in like some
Okay.
certain business
So
and they get and they get and guess what? They get into actual legal rackets and they're making legal money at big time level. That you that's strategic though. They're
you
still
need to watch
That
drugs.
Mayor of
They're still
Kingstown.
strategic. They're still just I feel like we just don't want to say the real truth. We know the power writers don't have the capability of doing that.
is.
And
I think you
I
right
like
on
them,
some of
but
that. I think y'all both on the same page. I think what you saying is
I feel what
And they
Christian's saying.
shouldn't
Christian's
switch the
saying, I feel
show
what he's
in
saying.
a way that don't make sense. And you saying
Yeah.
they should have them evolve but you're saying in ways that do make sense.
But you want me to tell you something? I'm gonna tell you
It
Power's
makes
key
sense.
flaw. I'm gonna tell you Power key flaw.
Hey, what's that?
Power always breaks their own rules. It's
Like
is a
what?
Power. I'm gonna tell you how. Tommy is a no snitch tolerator.
Right.
Why is bro alive?
Man.
Tariq has been taught the game from everybody that's as good at the game. After Effie set him up the first time, and after Effie set him up the second time, she should have been had a bullet in her head, or she should have been exiled.
Hey,
But
hold on.
but for
Everything you're saying.
but for convenience of stories, we got to keep people around, and we trying to stretch the work, and we doing what Power do. We don't want to get.
I'm getting so hyped.
Hey,
All right, so
We could have been trimmed the fat on a lot
hold
of these
on.
characters. Claudia could have been gone. Vic could have been gone, and we could have been expanded and got on the other story, and that could have shaved off, and you could have worried about less characters. But keeping all these characters around just for the convenience of we just trying to stretch the work, and we trying to get on these same plot lines. That's the inconsistency. You can't keep breaking your own rules that you set at the beginning of the show.
You got a good point. And I'm gonna get you a Christian. I'm gonna say one quick thing. Yeah, like what happened with Flynn, that was the end of it. The Irish mob didn't send people after Tommy. Like, you took out our boy. We coming for you. You could never sleep in that damn firehouse. We'll burn it down. But anyway, go ahead, Christian. You was waiting patiently. I got this comment up there. That was a good point about the million with Ghost. And then this, I don't know what that says, your name, my bad. But he said all that money Tommy been throwing around last few episodes, damn near 3 million. Why he still living in a dumpy firehouse? He should be better insulated. Like, he does move like a foot soldier. You would think he would be having security guards or something, but I don't know. Go ahead, Christian. You waiting patiently.
So that's the thing that I'm trying to say about needing to understand more like how the shows are built. So you need all these people. The problem is when people like somebody they're not supposed to like as much, and then they want time focus on that person, then you have to keep spreading it out. So the more you want to grow, again, the more you have to spread out. So then the focus is lost, and then we end up having what we have right now, which is that we just want people to be reduced to way less people. But you can't just have 5 people and they're just trying to kill each other, because then that's like 2 episodes.
But I can say, to his point, they breaking rules that make these people, they should be killed. They're not operating right. So if they do stuff that they shouldn't do in the game, so to speak, but then they keep living, that makes the audience say, why they alive? They should have been gone. Anybody else that did these things and violated this character this way, they wouldn't tolerate it. But because this person is deemed a more valuable character, they break the rules for them, you know. So I
So
get
okay,
what both
so
of y'all saying, but like Vic,
yeah,
I don't know.
remember he wanted the people to evolve, right? So
Right.
he's saying like, people evolve and this and that, right? So you should show that and you should write that. They are showing that. They're showing that literally what he just I don't want to use the word complain, but he criticized how Tommy is now allowing things, certain things he normally doesn't allow stuff for that. So if he just becomes Tommy, you don't have a spinoff. You cannot be
Bro,
the
this
same Tommy.
drug dealer 101. A snitch is a loose end. That'll put you under. That's drug dealer
That's
101 on
like
any show. That's not even strategic. That's not even complex. Drug dealer 101. If you have a loose end snitch that knows about you killing people and doing drug dealers, that can get you sent to jail. Him being alive is a loose end. And Tommy has been a
Ghost
no.
literally did it for
Tommy,
6 seasons with
listen,
Maria.
has
But
Tommy
no,
has,
they did just have Diamond say, why are we still keeping him alive? Like
but the archetype of Tommy character from we know in the beginning of Tommy from the original Power.
he
He's
ain't
not the
Tommy.
same guy.
Who,
That's the whole point.
but no, he still is the
Okay.
same. He still is the same guy. It just to bend the rules for this weird contrived
You're
plot.
not okay.
Y'all are
You're
both
not.
right, and y'all both
Yeah,
kind of in the
I get
same
no.
way. Because
No,
he
I
would
feel
I
have
get
what
what
you're
choked
you're
old
saying.
saying.
girl out. He would have choked out Murray if he was the same guy. Like we're
No, I'm
hollering.
saying no.
Exactly.
He can evolve on that tip. He can't. He don't have to be a psychopath. But still, when it comes Ghost was messed up. But when it was about the business, it was about the business. Vic can take down his whole empire. Why would he be alive? I'm saying that
I
now,
agree, though,
he
man.
don't have to be a piece of trash woman abuser. He can evolve and be more gentler on that side with his lady, but he can also be still a cunning, cutthroat businessman at the same time. Vic being dead is strictly business. That's what make shows like what it was Snowfall so good. It was still about drugs, but it got escalated to a deeper plot, and it was strategic about somebody moving up the ladder. All these drug shows and these type of shows is about somebody moving up the ladder, so it can still be strategic and be drug based. But if you gonna disrespect the essence of what
He
you made
coming
this
with some
show,
points right here, boy. You go five, boy.
if you gonna disrespect the essence of what you made these characters from the beginning, it's kind of like we want to rock with you and we love the show, so we're gonna rock with you. But if you keep just going, it's like you can't keep pissing on us and telling us raining, man.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
like
saying?
Dre. The Big Gail got a good point. They did Dre for the longest. Let Christian get in this response, then let me
Oh yeah,
let's move on to another point. But you
Yeah,
was
because we're
shooting
like
right
we're
there
going in
straight right there.
circles.
yeah. Because I feel
We're
like
going in circles
honestly,
because
I feel like me and you agree with each other in certain
Yeah.
points. Truthfully,
no,
I
no,
Yeah,
feel like
I
no.
we
see
agree in
both
some
of
We
y'all
aspects.
points.
yeah,
Y'all on the same page. Y'all do kind of agree, you know.
yeah. I think because I watch a lot of different type of stuff.
Mhm.
So, and I don't want to say I understand writing in a different level. That's not what I'm trying to say. So I do understand formulas though. So I think if if you trust at anything that I said, if you watch Mayor of Kingstown, you're gonna see everything that you're wanting to see right now. You're going to see the prison system. You're going to see like law enforcement. I'm telling you, you're gonna see the street side. You're gonna see gangs.
They give equal parts to everything.
It's just going to make you mad about watching this one. But the difference is, again, one world is not the same. Like Power, Power was fine. One one world is way different than doing spin-offs. Spin-off, you gotta start a spin-off, and you almost have to allow people that have never watched the show, one, to
Mm.
want to go back and watch over 100 episodes and to
Yeah.
get into the world. You're not like thinking of that. You also have to be able to tie it up to the rest of Power. While at the same time, you have to start from scratch, and you got to have a bunch of characters that have done nothing. They
Right.
already have a position that we're in, right? Some of them are already thinking like Jannard and Vic. They were kind of up. They were under people, but they were kind of up. They have to go down and then little by little go back up again. It cannot just be like nothing, tan 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 tan. Everybody, that's not real.
Mhm.
Like you cannot have writers that can. I'm gonna tell you right now, a guy that can direct the like this is what I think about rappers for the most part. They can pretend to be gangsters on a music video, right? Kanan can play that. That doesn't mean that Kanan can play. I mean, a Kanan, 50 Cent
50%. Right.
can play a Leonardo DiCaprio movie.
Okay.
I'm not saying he cannot
Right.
do it, but you cannot just base it on that. So
Right.
you have to. You're telling me that these people were auditioned to be able to play all these other things because you're wanting to see a black show about drug dealers go from like what's your name is shorty to being in pretending like they're in the show Billions. There's a
It don't
completely
have to
different
be that
things.
big of a brains
So you
jump.
saying we need
Yeah,
better writers and better actors too?
what you're
They just
wanting.
take the show off.
No, for what you're
I
no
feel what you
no
saying, Christian. I feel what you're saying, but with the new spinoffs, and you have to have a new world, and you have to set these new characters up. That sounds like to me personally, somebody that's like, say, I don't want to even say I'm a half full type of guy. I'm more pessimistic. But that if you have a bunch
I
of
am
new
too, I am
characters,
too.
but if you have a bunch of new characters, that sounds to me like limitless opportunities. But if
That's
you
true too.
but if you write yourself in this same old box, of course you're gonna end up in the same old place with the same old problems.
I
Yeah,
think
the
the truth
formula
of the
though.
matter is y'all both said it already in different
But
ways.
yeah,
And,
we just
and
gotta evolve.
directly,
We just got. I feel like Power just has to tweak the formula just a tad. They just
that's
got
what I'm about to
the
say.
formula works. It just need to be tweaked and just
I think they writers, they need to switch them up some, maybe.
since you know what I'm saying, like you said earlier, Power is like is basically keeping stars lights on. Or so I feel like it's time to up the stakes. The writing should get better. The scenes should get better. I feel like it's time for this to really get. We Power is a consistent show on Stars now. We it should be more invested in this show if we and so it don't feel just so rushed sometimes. You know.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but this show doesn't bring anything. This show
Yeah, it
just keeps the
does.
same people there.
Oh, okay, my bad. I thought you was talking about
Yeah.
the money.
This is what I was talking about before, right? It sucks because obviously you can see my face and you're like, this black dude talking about black shows.
No, you good. But
Yeah.
they made a joke. Yvonne said, "You talking about range? 50 Cent gonna be in Street Fighter as Balrog."
Yeah, and it's ridiculous. I saw it.
I know.
What's
It's
wrong with
with the
that
weird
though?
haircut. It's
Because
Come
you
so
on,
don't
bro.
think
silly.
of him in that role. Even I don't
Yeah,
think that's a good role for 50. To be
yeah.
honest.
It's silly.
But you gotta try. Like we don't know until it's like one of them things. Now if we crash and burn and it just
What's
don't work.
up?
What's up,
Hey,
yo?
hey,
What's
What's up?
up? How are you guys? Good?
Yeah,
yeah,
what's
Good.
long
going on,
time
yo?
no see.
Long time no see with you guys. How are you
All right,
doing?
you got some
Doing
Diddy
good?
juice.
Huh?
You've been drinking that Diddy juice again.
No, I'm really happy that I really hanged out with my boyfriend at a basketball game. That's
Oh
why I'm
yeah.
excited tonight. Yep.
Oh,
That's
okay,
good,
you got
And
a
yo.
they
boyfriend.
won. They won.
You
They
cheating
are
on me?
forcing their rival. No, no, I'm just
You wasn't showing them things you was showing me, was you?
yes, one time I did, and he was like, ooh la la.
You turned French. You became French.
Yes. How is everybody? Good? That's
Good,
Yeah,
man.
I'm good. How you doing?
good.
You okay?
Yes, I am. I'm
He
so
don't change on
excited.
us.
Hey, you see how it's slide? Hey, I'm good,
He talking about he don't
baby.
like romance.
He
Uh,
said he
uh,
loved love.
Hey,
He
hey,
he
blushed
miss.
said it
me
like that.
tonight. He blushing me. He was like
Yeah.
so cute tonight.
Whoa,
My
Christian.
boyfriend.
Your boy, he's over there with you now.
No, he's at home.
Okay. So what you got for us tonight?
Tomorrow I am gonna see him
I
again,
never seen the thing. Wait, wait.
we are going to see the Wicked movie
Uh,
tomorrow. I'm gonna
Is that
see him again.
the one with Ariana?
okay. You gonna keep it PG?
Is that Wicked movie the
What?
one with
You
Ariana
gonna keep
Grande?
it PG or you gonna get wicked with it?
Wicked with it.
Oh,
Yeah.
lie.
Oh, this is the
Wicked.
person.
We got Claudia. Yeah, this little Claudia over here.
Yes. Hi.
Oh, this is the one. I wasn't there. I missed it.
Hey,
You missed it. You missed you missed. You know what? Yes.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
I,
He missed that debut.
shit, I missed it too here.
He missed it too, man. I guess they saying, they ain't ready to miss it this time. Put them on the glass. Sir Mix-a-Lot. Put them on the glass.
I forgot my name and shit.
Ah. So what's up? What's
We
on
got
your mind?
quiet. He just
I know,
waiting.
right? You just clicked on the channel. What's up? What's on your mind today?
I am just
Notorious.
hanging out with you guys and just like there's nobody on because all of them are drama.
Drama,
That's
like what?
yes.
How do you find this channel? How you?
This channel is on the live stream.
Okay. You ever seen Power or know what we be talking about?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. Somebody just asked if you ever seen it. So what you like about this show? Who inspired?
I like it because I can talk
black
to
guys.
these friendly. Yes, yep, the black guys. Yes, yes, you are
KP had a heart
correct.
attack.
I know, right? So, in your experience, you think black guys are more attractive?
Attractive, yes.
No. What do they go for? Boobies or booties?
Both.
So, what do you think is the secret for you? But now you got a boyfriend. Now, what was it?
Excuse me. Tonight he actually touched my butt. I was so I was so.
He touched that bum. He tried to get in that boogina.
What?
You got to get some of that boogina. The booty gina. So what happened when you said that? What did you say?
I was so it was like a feeling like when he is gonna miss me. I was like, oh, it's like my brain was like,
You had a little shivers down your frame.
yes,
Oh.
and it was at the basketball game. It was out in the public, and nobody saw it. So
you sure you don't know Steve?
I was gonna say Steven sounds different. God damn, I was waiting for my shit too.
Was that public?
You don't know my boy Steve? Y'all gotta.
Excuse
I
me.
had that shit lined up too, man.
I know,
Excuse me.
You live in Houston?
No.
Okay, because you sounded like a friend of mine.
No.
What's that you got over there?
A straw.
Oh, okay. I thought that might have been.
That is a cooperative thing. It's like a cooperative thing.
I thought that was your boyfriend condom or something.
No, why would I have that? That's.
You said he was trying to touch on that vagina. I didn't know what y'all about to do up in here. You know, you just surprised me before now. You know, you surprised me before and then disappeared. Like, you can't do that.
Because I can. Shut up. Flick you off.
Nah, see, that's supposed to be for your boyfriend now.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he's trying to do to you.
Boobies.
You like that? Boobies?
Boobies. Boobies. Look at my lip. It's bleeding.
Oh, man.
Dang.
You was too rough on it.
That little kid. Hi, little kid. We have to do PG-13 now. There's a little kid.
Yeah, you got to use more saliva next time. You know, don't let your lips get dry on it.
Hey, baby.
Little mama, she good.
Who is this? This kid. Hi, you're so cute. You're so cute.
My daughter.
Yeah, good
she
thing.
can't hear you.
So
It's on my ear.
Oh, good. We ain't wanted to possibly see some tickle bitties.
No, she doesn't want to see it. Not around kids. I don't want to do that because that's inappropriate.
The show, Christian. All right, time to go. Nah, I'm just playing.
Kid.
That's what he called me out. I'm like, damn.
See, hey, what we do? I'm a sucker for love. I'm like Tommy.
Jay, we need to be PG-13 now because of this kid in here.
Yeah, he really did ruin the show.
I'll put her to sleep.
Naughty Noel made a return, only to leave.
She's just sleepy.
No.
Yeah.
Out.
That's what they call your nickname. No.
Scratching
yeah.
me.
Oh, okay.
You scratching daddy.
Ain't that cute?
Scratching that.
You got kids?
No, I do not. Because I don't want them. No, I do not.
You just like to practice.
Can you tell me how old is she?
The 2.
Oh, that's so cute.
Let's see if she'll
Well,
go to sleep. I can still hear you. I can still hear you.
I was about to say I was about to tell her we was gonna get back, but I guess he about to go ahead so we can have an after dark session.
Huh? What?
No, I'm saying I can hear y'all.
He said he putting his daughter to bed so he can have an after dark session. You can let it loose. You can plant your freak flag.
Really?
Yeah, really. It's gonna be. We call this section J After Dark.
I'm about to miss it again.
They said this the
I'm about to
rated
run
R
back.
review.
We get to do the Moscow.
I know, right? You gotta subscribe to the channel so you can be a part of
Miss Rachel sleep.
be a part of the fun more often, man. See how many people
Subscribe to my channel.
I don't know about that one, but you can, you got an OnlyFans.
No, I don't.
It's more like only
Miss
nips.
Rachel sleep.
She got an only
Is
nips.
Rachel asleep?
No, I'm setting the. I'm trying to play the video.
She got only nips. Page.
Jay, do you have a the Discord, Jay?
Yep.
What is it? Can I please have it?
Once you subscribe to the channel, I can send it.
I did.
All right, I'll send it to you.
Discord, please.
You're gonna be trying to.
I got Discord too now.
What is it? Can I have it?
Go ahead, send her the link.
Can you send me the link in the private chat, please?
Yeah, we'll hook you up.
Thank you.
We'll make sure you have a good time over there.
Thank you. I hate when I have my lips are chapped. I hate when that happens.
I'm sure he does too.
A little rough around the edges.
Yo, KP left us, man.
Right at the wrong time, man. He was supposed to. He got thrown on his smooth player over there. I'm doing good, baby. How you doing? You know what I mean? They call me Diamond Slam. You know what I mean? Built like a brick house.
Can you please do your Discord?
You ready to get
Where's your kid?
He took over the whole show.
I know.
Where is it?
I'll send it to you. Relax.
Hey, I'm sorry. Where is it? Because I really want to text you and have friends.
Oh.
Is that okay?
Yeah, we can be friends.
Okay,
Friends
making
to the
sure.
end.
Yes, friend to the end.
Heidi ho.
Jay about to win.
Jay's about to win this one. My lips are chapped.
Nah, then that ain't gonna be a win. You don't want
Why is it chapped?
You don't want no sandpaper on it.
No, I hate when this happens every year. It's my lips are chapped every year. I hate when this happens.
You gotta do this more often. Your mouth open a little too wide when you probably you missing the lip part.
Yeah. Oh, Jay's
Yeah.
You are blushing me, Jay. Can you stop blushing me?
Blushing.
So you had to keep them lips from chapping.
I wish I could read the chat.
Like LL Cool J in here.
Jay is cute. I'm sorry. Yes.
From the neck up, I'm all right sometimes.
Can I please have a Discord so bad?
Man, ain't nobody want my number this bad in a long time. You got to make me
your number. What's your number? 8675309, is it? Yep.
Man, that shit is like from 1975 or something.
Yes, yes, it is.
Say Cinemax After Dark. Skinemax. Well, good thing for everybody is I guess this was about the end of the
Shit.
What is your Discord?
I'll send it. Slow your roll.
Jay, what's your Discord?
He's trying his patience.
I know,
Jay, what
right?
is this?
I
He
got
trying
you.
to be
I
nice on
got
the.
you,
He
mama.
trying to be nice on the video still.
I know. Hold your horses. Hold it.
And this your guy has a Discord too.
Yeah, we in the
No,
same
I'm
one.
good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you his number, and
Yes, thanks.
you know he got that nice beard for you.
No, your beard looks nice
Oh
than
shit!
his.
That's only because I'm closer up to the camera probably than him.
I trimmed my shit today.
Can
Ah,
you
I'm
please
putting
your
the hair back.
Discord in the chat?
yes, ma'am. All right, y'all. Everybody.
Thank you. What is it?
We're gonna get ready
Put
to
it down in the chat.
we about to get ready to wrap it up. But you know, Naughty Noel, it was a pleasure seeing you again. And MP, appreciate you for coming. Look like she froze over here.
Yeah, KP left.
Yeah, we lost KP. Got lost in the sauce. I don't know, man. He was I don't know. She froze over here.
Yeah, I see it.
I'll bring her on down. All right. I'll hook y'all up in Discord, man. Make sure it's on.
I don't know what happened, dude.
Not KP returns. KP, you return right before we
He's
leave.
waiting. He's still muted though.
He did
There you go.
We back from the shadows of the abyss.
That
that.
shit was crazy.
Yeah, man. Y'all got to see Naughty Noel make a surprise appearance, man.
Naughty know, man.
Yeah, she want that Discord, man. I might have to go ahead and get it, man. We may schedule some future appearances, man. Surprise appearances of somebody don't know what they watching. But anyway, I guess the boyfriend and tied her shirt down. There you go.
Can I please? I have a problem with you. Can you please stop? Don't do that.
Do what?
Don't do that.
Your screen was frozen.
I was adding you on Discord, you dard. You retarded.
Somebody said your man came home. I ain't know, man. I didn't want you to get in trouble. This ain't no shame in Jay's game. I'm very shameful.
Yo, she about to get my treatment, Jay. Remember? Remember? You don't remember?
It's probably something Steve said.
No, when you thought I sent you an email.
Oh no! Oh my goodness! Don't even. As you see, I don't even remember that stuff.
Yeah.
Well, all right, y'all. Anybody want to add anything before we go about the show or anything going on? Noel, you watch Diddy Juice? You watch the Diddy documentary?
Nope, I did not.
Oh man.
Hey, let me ask you something.
What's up?
How'd you feel about Shanti being all clicked up with Tommy, bro?
Man, Jannard, he got punked on that one. And
yeah. It's not the first time.
You see what I'm saying? They want us to take these characters seriously, but like Tommy was right. I literally came to y'all city and just bogarted y'all drug scene.
Right. But not only that, he take a woman too. Damn near. He took Vic woman. He over here with dude woman smoking blunts with her. Like, hey, you don't smoke blunts with my woman, and I ain't dead.
Then she got the right. It's like some of these characters, like these are smart characters, but they make it conveniently dumb. Mm-hmm. when Bobby Marks came in and asked Stacy, let's go to therapy and really make this shit work. All she had to do was like, yo, just let me know about this really ain't about just a male race. She just had
Right.
to lie.
Right.
She couldn't lie.
Right.
All Jannar had to do was not tell her nothing about that Che meeting.
Right.
No.
Which he wasn't about to, but then he see her with Tommy, so then he do that to what? Gain favor back with her. That was
they make all the dudes on this show emotional out of nowhere. I don't understand it. But then like I don't be getting it. Like then I'm like, can we be serious? Like who is we respecting that's finna kill their brother about their old lady? Like we not.
No.
That's not even a realistic plot for real in real life. Like
not at all. And they don't have beef. Ain't like they've been warring for years. You want them to do it for that Kunani.
That's what I'm and I'm like, Jannar's not dumb. You can't get mad at me after I walk in and you just talking about how much you hate Tommy. And don't forget, Tommy still hasn't figured out that he sent them pictures to Maria.
Nope.
That's empty plot lines that I'm talking about that we wasting time on love that we could be settling. Tommy still don't know that she's sitting there smoking blunts with him. You sent the pictures when Maria got all yoked up by the whole cliffhanger.
I got one even better for you. When did they let Tommy know they was in? I mean, let Jannar know that her and Tommy was in a shootout in there. I never heard them talk about it. It's like her and Tommy killed all them people in the gym, and it was all good, but she didn't have.
What happened?
You remember he came? You remember he came? You remember he came and like, yo, why I gotta find? You remember Jannar came in and said, yo, why I gotta find out from other people type shit.
I know, right? Christian, what was you about to say?
What happened?
So the fact that there's brothers, right? I don't want to keep saying formula, but the fact that they're brothers, right? Yeah, but I'm saying it's okay. So the fact that they're brothers, right?
Right.
They still operate just the same as any other drug dealer show. Is still gonna be a guy that's number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It doesn't matter. So he wouldn't be doing it for her. He would be doing it because she's supposed to help him stay on top.
No,
and he's removing the guy.
No. This and that's what I'm saying. I don't want to mean to interrupt you. This is what I'm saying. Didn't the whole thing with Jannar at the beginning of this show? Jannar ran CBI for 15 years, right?
Yeah.
When Diamond was in jail. So why the fuck do I need Shanti? And I'm minimizing my character, and I ran CBI for 15 years.
That's a good point.
What? That's what
So
I'm saying.
you talking about from jump? You talking about from jump?
He shouldn't need her from jump. Period.
Why we making this?
Because he put that in. She put that in his head.
But he should be smart enough to have his own plan in a way. I guess I can see both of y'all point.
Yeah.
But if you've been at a job, just any job, you
Yeah.
work at UPS for 15 years, how somebody gonna start telling you? I mean, I guess somebody could bring a new idea to how to do your thing, but
they making it seem like he can't think
well.
Yeah.
Do your job. You know?
The only problem is, so you're doing something that people do a lot of times with these type of shows, where they do like.
Can you stop, please?
Go ahead.
You're doing what a lot of people do in these shows, that they almost want nobody to make a mistake. But if you don't make a mistake, you don't have a show. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody, stopped somewhere and they didn't turn and look to this side, and then they didn't miss this thing, all of those things have to happen. You're trying to mix that up with thinking everybody's just a smart character. They all have to make some kind of mistake, or else we're just not going to.
I'm not saying.
Yeah, but then nobody's ever going to die. Nobody's ever going to be. Everybody cannot be the toughest and the smartest.
They ain't got to be Percy Jackson. But if you told me Jannar ran CBI while Diamond's in jail for 15 years, why are you telling me because he's love struck and he's head over heels for this girl that he don't know how to handle his business on his own no more? That's contradicting your character that you made from the beginning. That's a simple power thing they do. Like, you can't just keep conveniently making these dudes dumb for no reason. Dudes.
He tried to step up to his brother. He tried to do it.
But in a way, he probably wouldn't have never stepped down, actually.
Yeah, but then it would still be split in two like it was before.
Or maybe Diamond would have.
So since you
Oh,
lost, you gonna go with the plan? Cause he lost the fight fair and square. Remember?
Yeah, but there's a
yeah,
difference of
that's
being
right.
number three. Yeah, there's a
Ha.
difference of being number three and just being completely separate. Diamond is still gonna have Tommy.
No,
Obviously,
he's
this is about
saying
to
when they
change.
fought in that boxing ring.
And guess
Yeah,
what?
yeah. The world's
Same.
weirdest
So
And
fight.
you see how we come back to the same formulas.
right,
Guess who else had a jealousy complex when somebody else came into the city and started making money for their organization? It
oh,
sounded like Kane Tejada to me. That's the same. That's the same contrived writing. That's the
uh-huh.
same. That's
Okay,
the
okay, okay,
same
okay. Hold on, hold on,
writing.
hold on,
But
hold
it's
on, hold on.
why I say both of y'all ought to come back to the same page. Power writers, they
No, no,
not
that's
the
not
same.
just power writers in general. That is the formula to a drug dealer show. Somebody's going to snitch. Somebody's going to,
You make me want to watch
cheat.
Mayor of Kingstown. You bring that up a lot.
You have to. You have to. Like and it's not like it doesn't have
I heard it was good
things.
though from other
Yeah,
people.
it's not like you don't
Yeah,
have things that you're gonna be able to dislike or something.
right, right,
So the main guy, let's just go to that and explain what I mean. The main guy that runs the Crips, it's a huge guy, right? We talked about Diamond and Tommy having a difference in height, how that works, and framing and all these things, right? How you cannot just think, yes, it might be this guy's show, but this is a big guy. You know what I mean? So if you go to a fight, you're probably not going to win that, or else it's just going to be plot armor, right?
right.
But
This
when
show handles and tackles all of that stuff. But this is Taylor Sheridan. Um, Jeremy Renner's the main actor, which is a beast. Taylor Sheridan is like the 50 Cent of the neo westerns. They do the same type of thing. They
I
keep
like
making more shows.
Landman.
Yeah, I mean, I watched Landman. I watched Tulsa King. Tulsa King is now going to have a spinoff with Samuel L. Jackson in New Orleans. Because yeah,
Check
Samuel L.
that out,
Jackson's in the
man.
third season. Yeah, yeah.
I heard
So
Tulsa King was good. Also, I never seen it though.
yeah, you got Lioness. So he knows how to write
Yeah,
people that from the beginning of Mayor of Kingstown. He was in prison. He was a criminal. He worked with the what do you call the whites
white
what do-
Aryans or
what
whatever.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
He worked with them. It explains all of it. This is doesn't give anything away. If your character is no flaws from the beginning, the difference is this show, people are still stuck on Tommy from season one of Power. This was like a decade ago,
that was 10 years
more
ago
than a
now.
decade ago, 11 years ago.
Right, right.
So, what I was trying to correct him earlier was that I keep saying him like he can't hear me.
But
What I was trying to explain is that um, you're thinking that this is the character that this is, so this is how he's supposed to be, and this is how he's supposed to stay true or whatever. That's not true. Every single
he's supposed to
season,
be the
just
better version of it. He's supposed to be the
hold on, hold
better
on, hold on,
improved
hold on,
version.
hold on. Every single season, just like they did for Tariq, before the season is about to come out, they don't just do a synopsis for every single episode. They don't just give you a title that breaks down like a multifaceted way to looking at the play on words, how is a double-edged sword, whatever you want to call it. Sometimes it's even triple entendres, all in the title. They didn't just give you that. They tell you the new breakdown of the character.
what do you
So
mean?
Tariq in season 3 and 4 of like Ghost, he's not the same Tariq. They explain to you the motivations, his
Uh,
goals, where he's at, where he's trying to go. You cannot hold Tommy in
they're
year
trying to show
11.
the growth base. They're trying
Yeah, you
to.
can't show him you can't hold him to the same as season one of Power. In season one of Power, he basically lost to Dre and Ghost. And Ghost told him he was great because Tommy was trying to say, I'm only good at this shit, whatever. So that would have been, if you want to separate that and compare it to the guy now, he's way closer to Ghost and he's actually alive.
Yeah,
If we're
he may
saying that
still be
Ghost
a drug dealer, but he's getting a little better and smarter. To
way
his,
better, he's doing
yeah,
like the things that Ghost would do. I don't like to compare it, but if we're going to say that part of doing this is being alive. He is alive. So he outsmarted him.
Well, Ghost got killed by his son. It ain't something he probably wanted to see come.
Which is somebody that threatened him already.
Still. KP, what was you going to say?
The flaw that all these... So I get you saying that every character can't be perfect, because then that's not going to make nobody want to... You can't relate to the characters. But
no. There wouldn't be a show, is what I'm saying.
Hold on. But... So every character got to have the same, love struck, fatal flaw. That's everybody's same flaw. That's Jannard's flaw. That's Jamie's flaw. That's Tariq's flaw. That's Kane's flaw. They're either jealous about somebody else, or they're in love and they can't think straight. That's the same.
That's how you tie it to other characters.
It's like Christian is saying, you got to have characters have drama.
These are all branches into other things.
Otherwise, it's just a perfect life or it's smooth sailing. And what KP is saying is, he don't have a problem with that. He just think it's the same drama with different characters, but they all go through the exact same.
We're doing
the
pregnancy angle again.
Right.
We're doing the pregnancy
because
angle.
People have sex.
He's not against the formula. He's saying they use the exact same. Like, you could use aspects of drama, this or that. But you got them with the pregnancy, then it's not. The thing, then it's not. It's like the exact same plot points. They're not changing it up enough. It's not a problem with the formula.
Christian, I'm gonna ask you a question. Christian, I'm gonna ask you a question. Can I ask Christian a question? And I want to be. I'm really serious about this.
You can ask me anything. You're not gonna hurt me. I just make sure that I don't hurt somebody else's feelings or something.
Not like that. I fuck with you, bro. I fuck with you. Where do you feel like Tommy has evolved at? To me, place. And a lot of these power characters, they're hamsters running on a wheel. They stay in the same place all the time. It's the same grind. It's the same. Tommy is 45 years old, still trying to get back in the top of the game. It's the same grind. What do you?
He a little smarter though, fam. He trying to be smarter.
Because like you hanged around a big man, and like this is your show, so you get plot armor. You get
you're giving
main
me
character privileges.
Yeah, I think you're giving me. I'm trying to help you. So I think that you're giving me the chance to convince you, but you're not really trying to have your mind changed.
No,
I think you already kind of decided.
That's what I feel like you don't get yet. I'm not really debating you. I'm really pinballing off you, and I want us to get the best idea out of this. I'm fucking with what you're saying. You have good points.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
But I explained to you the growth for like 2 minutes, and you're saying there's no difference.
Tommy has really grown though outside.
Yeah, so then I'm not gonna convince you. I tried.
I don't feel like he's grown as far as the writing of the show and how his character has evolved. I feel like he's doing the same tactics. Yes, he is a different show, and he's the main character now. And since Jamie and Ghost is not back, and we're living off the back of Ghost, everybody's gonna start showing Ghost tactics because they're the main character, like Tariq did when he had his own show. That's just the natural evolution of it. So yes, he's showing Ghost moves and he's out strategizing people, but he's also the main character. It's no adversity. The reason why this show feels so lopsided, also, you said something about the police and everybody else getting wins. When the police has ever got a real win in this show? The police don't win. They don't.
I know. That's what I said.
Yeah, I'm saying, so it's lopsided. Tommy,
that's why I say y'all basically kind of.
What do you have to grow from if there's no real adversity for real? If
that's
there's no true adversity in the show, how can you grow?
You're saying what I said, though. That's what I said.
Bro, I'm telling you, I feel like I told you from the jump, we really agree with each other in a lot of aspects. We just see it in different ways. That's all.
Yeah, okay. All right. I'm trying to say it in a nice way.
Is the same. It's not unique adversity. He
don't have a problem with because the writing hasn't just gotten them better. Like we still stand because you sticking to the same type of formula of writing, and then you having at least McDonald's
like
has been
Mary Kingstown uses a different formula than power.
McDonald's has been a McDonald's
way different.
McDonald's has been McDonald's for 60 years.
But it's not a black show though.
Formula.
Yeah, but just because it's a black show, mean they got to use the black show formula. Like everything that's black don't have to be like Tyler Perry. You know
that's what I no. So okay, so that's what I wish.
Same formula. Ozarks use the same.
Hell no.
Ozark.
Hell no.
Well,
Hell no.
it had.
Out of nowhere. I'm
They
literally in
wrote
2
it better.
episodes.
Ozark is like okay.
Literally in 2 episodes in Ozarks, this dude was he was in Chicago. And he was going to a random place to drug out of nowhere in 2 episodes. Like he was just dropped with a task. He found out his whole partner was like in with the cartel money laundering, and now he didn't know about it, and he just dropped in this crazy situation. Now he got to go to the middle of the woods and sell drugs. I've seen 100 shows start like that. They just wasn't as good as Ozark because the what I said about it, it comes down to your writing being good enough. The writing has not been good enough. That's why we feel like we're running in circles. We'll agree with each other. The show has to get better in these certain aspects and have to do certain
You
things.
keep saying we're agreeing, but I don't think we're agreeing.
I feel like we do. I feel like
you just okay. So are you comparing this to Ozark? Because this is like my number 2 favorite show of all time.
The reason
You know that too.
Ozark, the reason why Ozark seems so unique and it doesn't seem like it runs in the same circle or the same problems is because the writing is not the same dynamics of just drugs. It's money laundering. It's dealing with the cartel. It's the political side of the show when they have to trying to get all the shit with the casinos. That's what I said about the whole writing beginning more strategic. Just because you're selling dope don't mean the drug game can't get. Even the mob game was drugs at first. Then they got the game into like more legal rackets and it became political and strategic. The mob became basically the whole Teamsters. It became political union. That's construction. That's political.
You're talking about
strategic.
organized crime. You're talking about different things.
Guess what? No, stop. Because you keep getting into the black. No, stop. Hold on. He keeps staying into the black show format. This is organized crime. Ghost owned the club. That's organized crime, and he was money laundering. We own banks and we own companies and we own other shell companies and this and third, and we money laundering. All this is organized crime. Everything they're doing is organized crime right now.
He talking about organized crime as in mafia.
But I'm saying
this is not that their crime wasn't organized or they was,
it's a whole coalition right now. That's not organized.
Yeah, well, that's what they did.
That's still local though. This is still local street level. Okay, so let's go to Ozark, right?
They can't evolve the show into like bigger rackets.
Y'all been talking about the same thing for a minute.
If you want, I feel like we have been bleeding. If you want to move to a different topic, I respect.
I'm letting y'all finish because we about done after this.
So Ozark is literally the main character, literally sitting down next to the guy that runs the whole thing. That is a complete different world, show, reality than Tommy trying to be the main connect in Chicago. So just because they're both dealing with drugs,
they're both money laundering.
No, but it's not the same thing. Okay, Ozark is about money laundering. It is drug money.
Quick question: do they sell drugs? There's
it's not the same, dude.
Yes or no?
It's not the same.
Sell drugs?
Does who sell drugs?
What does Marty Bird do? He money launders for the cartel.
Yeah, he's not selling drugs.
And guess what Tommy does? He money launders for himself, and he sells money for the cartel, and he gives them clean money. He literally does the same thing, but he's a middleman. He doesn't have
it's not exactly the same. Now I get what you're saying. You working with drug dealers.
He works for Che. Che is the big guy. He's the plug to the cartel.
I get that part. I'm saying Marty ain't the same as Tommy. Although you in the drug game, I wouldn't say you out the drug game just because you launder money. And if they money come missing, you will too. So you still in the game, but I wouldn't say money launder is
because they evolved. Like back to my first point when I first got on here, they evolved their world building. It started off money laundering, then it became casinos, then it became this, then it became.
It's still money laundering.
But no, it's still worrying about Lucy and her brothers in school. They made you care about every different character. They don't invest enough time in this show to build a world and make you invest in every character in power. That's why it feels low level and drug and not organized because we keep running the same rat race of them. We build up a little bit to get mid level, then we keep crash and burn and got to start over. We build up a little bit, crash and burn.
Well, this is what I've said a few times when y'all been talking, that y'all both go back to power writers ain't that good, basically, is what it is.
But I've been said that,
y'all both have said that. that's what the complaint goes back to again, because we've talked about Snowfall or Mary Kingstown. It's different formulas, whether it's a black show, whatever show, you could write it differently. You don't have to recycle the same plot points. But I will say something that I have heard. I never looked it up or verified, but Power writers don't get paid what other shows writers get paid either. And they may not have as much experience as other show writers too, which could explain why, and not to say because you don't get paid as much, you do a lesser job, but maybe you're not as experienced or something, and you know what I mean, can't demand as much, and or whatever. I don't know, but it's levels to writers too. It's levels to everything. It's levels to acting, producers, directors, writers.
Succession is number one for me.
Succession was a damn good show.
Because they did
Although I
everything
didn't
without
like that
like
they didn't
punching
show
anybody
Logan
for the
Roy.
most part.
They didn't show Logan Roy die, but then again,
Die?
that's a different way because everybody shows somebody die on camera, so it's a different way of formula. We
He didn't
saw
want to
it
leave the
step
show.
through everybody else. You say what? He didn't want to leave.
He didn't want to leave the show.
I wouldn't either. Hey, I wish I could be on the show where I am in private jets and Bentleys and
People
the
say what they
best
want to do,
places.
man. A hit show is a hit show, bro. And and I ain't trying to be funny with you. It ain't easy to get these roles, man. It is not easy to get these roles.
No,
So I don't blame people that ain't trying to get killed off on the second season.
nah, but his show, I would love to.
It was on the last season.
It was the last season, like the
Yeah.
next to last episode or something. But just that type of world, I would like to be in a show but it's not real, and that's
I
the
would have ate out the
problem.
trash to be on Succession, bro.
I know, right?
Oh
Like
man.
that's the problem. Is like even if for example, the guy that played Logan Roy on Succession, I think he made like maybe 10 million a season.
It's HBO.
Yeah, but
They got
$10
all the money right there.
million cannot buy you Logan Roy's lifestyle.
Yeah.
So you'll feel weird flying around in private jets, even though they probably was set, so they just sat there. But you sitting in the jets, you getting in these Rolls Royces and living in these palaces and mansions and setting, and then you got to go home to your regular house or apartment. is weird, but
Listening to the neighbor and shit. Like, God damn.
no. I would like to do that, but I wouldn't like to own that stuff because I would feel bad. I got a conscience in a way, so I know people may not think of it, but if you got a private jet or you got all this or you got people things, I don't know, man. It'd be different. Now, if I was Tommy, or even if I had a certain amount of money, $1 million or $2 million, like the way Diamond and Tommy and them live, I wouldn't live like that. Like, why they don't have a personal chef, or why they don't have security, or why they don't have a driver, or it's so many things. Like, what are you doing with the money? Like, money is just paper. It's worthless. So what they doing? Stacking paper? I'm trying to get this paper. Get paper. To do what? You drive the same car. You live in a damn place. What are you doing? I don't know, man. I don't want money to have money. And like I think that's part of a problem with society, especially America. Like, why Jeff Bezos or Musk and them trying to make more money? You can't spend the money you got. It's just to have, so I can say I got more than you, or I'm in number one. It's like having it to have it. Like I couldn't have that much money and just have it sit. I would have to be building stuff, doing stuff, helping this, doing that, creating this.
Your Queen Shouts project.
For real, I would. Like I just would feel like, what this is. I would feel like, man, I'm going to hell. For real. Like it even say in the Bible, it's easier for a camel to go through the eye of the needle, than a rich man to go to heaven. So I know that Tommy and them, the killing and drug dealing, they ain't worried about that.
Yeah, I think they passed that part.
Right. But like me personally, after so much money, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, or what? I need 20 cars. I need 5 houses and stuff. You can only drive one car at a time, be in the house. Don't get me wrong. I like to do this and that, but No, more as I get older, I don't want to do that. I'd rather do things that can create or help people or put back or do this or whatever. Because, you know, when I was younger in my 20s, everybody wanted to be Tupac or have money or be a baller or whatever and this and that. But you know, as you get older, you realize, man, maybe that ain't what it's all cracked up to be, you know. Anyway, I guess it's
I was
about
trying to
time,
think about
man. But go ahead. What you gonna say before we go?
because I saw that he came back. I was trying to see. I mean, I don't think I'm ever gonna get it across, but I was trying to explain,
Now I
like
hear
if
what
you,
you're saying, bro.
yeah, like if you have a family in general, right? The way to get at you, like the way to get at Dre, right? Dre was like a no bullshit, nobody walking through me, whatever, right?
Mm,
Kanan showed up, threatened his daughter,
mm,
completely changed, right? That doesn't mean that the character changed. That means that the character's reacting to pressure from the other guy,
But
right.
niggas
right?
didn't respect Dre at first. The way Dre became Dre is because he was conniving, he backstabbed everybody and worked his way up. Niggas, Julio looked down on Dre. The Cristobal nigga looked down on Dre. Dre wasn't respected. He was
But
respected by
nobody
his
said he
crew.
was though.
But you saying,
I don't.
You
oh,
talking about
people
the
like
growth?
you saying Dre was like no nonsense. Nobody walked through. People was like nobody played with Dre. Niggas didn't give a fuck about Dre in here. Nobody cared about Dre. Nobody cared
That's
about
a good
Dre.
point.
He
I
was a low
mean,
level nigga.
his character, I don't even think was originally supposed to.
He wasn't supposed to be there that long.
Yeah, he was supposed
I
to
thought
just
he was
have
great.
fun.
I
He
thought
was
he
a good
was just
hire,
great.
like a hired gun. Like he was good for that.
He was great until they started making him get away with too many things, which I thought, why put him in these spots if you keep making ways for him to keep getting away? Everybody thought he was gonna get got. Why do that? Or like,
Why let Vic snitch if you gonna let Tommy find out in 2 episodes? Do
I
you see what I'm
agree.
saying?
Yeah,
Like they let him find out, like, and Tommy rule is I kill snitches, so you or I get rid of snitches. So you can't just, you know what I'm saying? You can't just have him just Vic around and he knows the snitch, and now we just sitting around with somebody we know that's a snitch, and like it just don't make sense.
let me get to this comment right quick. Dub C, he said, I agree, Jay. These characters are living like bums, but they are throwing around millions of dollars like Monopoly money. Why are they risking their lives? I don't get it either, man. They don't dress nice. They
Hey
don't.
man,
Tommy just wears black.
All
it's a
right. They don't even eat lobster and steak or something. Like, what are you
it's the
doing, man?
love of the game, man.
Man,
It's
when
for
we
the
was young, we had love of the game. We was dumb, that's why. And we had the love of it, but we wanted the money. We loved the love that we had was the freedom, the money. We didn't realize you actually working more
they got
hours.
all that. Tommy and them got all that. They got the freedom.
Racing,
They got the
racing
They
money.
Kanan
don't
doesn't.
buy nothing. Like my friends and people I knew, again, we was nowhere near close to none of this stuff. This is very
Hey,
low level.
hey, but
You make $1,000, you was doing great, and they couldn't wait to buy a car or something. I guess they beyond that. I guess I don't know.
Man, what you mean? Tommy and Maria went to the little hot dog stand and got something to eat. Come on, man. They buy stuff. Come on, man.
Come on, man. All of us on this stream can go buy them hot dogs, man.
But, I mean, so what? They gotta be. So they gotta be eating caviar and A5 wagyu. Come on, bro.
Yeah, they should be in
Why?
that damn penthouse, like, because they make $1 million moves and
Well,
risking
Ghost had
lives.
100 million, so it's
Hey,
different.
that's what happened.
I
That's what
know, taking penitentiary chances, fam.
that's
You getting
that's
on this one?
but now we gotta talk about back to just the budget and the film of the show. See, that's gonna cost all that money doing all. That's the
That's
problem.
true. That's
You
true.
remember Power Book Ghost? They kept buying all them shows, and the show had to end because they kept buying all them clothes for everybody. Everybody had Gucci this. We can't just be wasting money on stuff like
But
that
they
all the
should have
time.
stopped that anyway, because we never once seen them go to the store shopping. How you keep getting all these clothes and you ain't shopping and this and that? Like they should have. That could have been stuff, but I get it.
They kind of based it around rich college kids, so you assume they had it type. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like at least Ghost had that penthouse and stuff. But I guess, to each his own. Tommy don't seem like he want to be a penthouse type of dude, but I don't know, man.
You think Jannard's gonna get rid of Shanti?
He should. What's she
like
contributing to him?
After I'm saying, because like we know that the coalition is going to like exile Tommy. Like we know that's going to happen because they keep spoiling everything in the next trailer spoils everything. Then they give you 2
That's what I say.
trailers.
That's why I hate that shit. I hate it.
We getting 15 minutes of the show in trailers.
Yeah, I know, right? I will say this: Jannard, the only one, looked like he enjoying the fruits of his labor. He got the Lambo truck. He be blinged out. He get gear. Although he getting tweaked out, but at least he looked like didn't we see his crib? It was like a nice little where he could drive in. Was that his crib or Diamond's? I think he got a nice little crib where you could drive in the place and the car was in the living room.
That was it was Diamond's place, no?
Okay. It's one of them.
That's what I thought it was.
But certain characters they let splurge a little bit, but I guess like this show, they like Chicago is more grittier, so we don't. Everybody ain't as fly as Jannard.
That ain't true though. I'm from Chicago.
Hell no, they got all that shit over there. They got all that shit too.
And see what I'm saying? People that know, like I know Chicago is like people can dress. Chicago's a big ass major city, bro. Like a beautiful ass city. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, man.
But they, they like you said, they plan into the stereotype of what a show is.
Yes.
And like I'm saying, they keep limiting the show.
They definitely play that Chicago.
Tommy could have been involved to the point where he was wearing suits like Ghost was.
He should be wearing suits right now.
But they can't write strategic shows. That's part of you writing better. You see what I'm saying?
They should have had him going downtown Chicago on Michigan Avenue, and as he talking about how he moving up and changing, like Christian is saying, and evolving. Now we see him actually getting suits and stepping into the role of Ghost. We'd be like, oh, he finally did evolve. Like, oh, he finally is now embracing that role. That would have been a dope little thing. Michigan Avenue, first of all, is called the Magnificent Mile for a reason. It got the greatest shops the money can buy. You a multi-millionaire. They got valet parking to go shopping. Okay, valet parking goes at like Neiman Marcus. Different places. The Ralph Lauren store. You could get custom steaks. You could eat steak. They got lobster and steak at the Ralph Lauren restaurant with valet parking and stuff. Like, dude, you will live.
Everybody here eating
life.
at Burger King. Everybody here.
Tommy should have a condo in the John Hancock or the Sears Tower. Straight up, he should have security. He should be wearing suits and a limo and stuff. And then when he want to go see Diamond, he put on his jeans and a t-shirt and drive a Mustang. And then when he get back, he got a suit and a security detail or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking I should write a show.
Y'all just gotta watch Mayor of Kingstown, man.
I don't know, right?
He got a driver and shit.
Yvonne said that was Jannard Place. So Jannard, yeah, that he actually looked like he's enjoying the fruits of his labor with these penitentiary chances. I mean, I guess the game is different today, but I knew people that like hustling and doing it, but they wouldn't do it for free. They wanted to buy stuff still, pay stuff off, take care of stuff,
That's why it makes it. That's why it makes even less sense that like the games they're playing, these penitentiary chances, that Tommy would really be acting so foolish and rookie-like in the game where he would really give his opposition 500,000 so he doesn't. Miguel falling under helps his business exponentially. He takes over the city. For my girlfriend that I know less than 6 months, I'm not gonna do that. All right, bro. They're just not realistic in life.
She got that clapper, boy, that wet.
That thunder pack. She got that thunder pack, man.
Hey, for real.
I mean, she's only carrying his child.
But that just happened.
But I get where you all are saying.
No, that is when it happened, though. That is when he asked, like,
listen,
the money came up after that.
Is $500,000.
But the ceasefire, once that Miguel let Maria go after he had her hostage, It was a remember they agreed on a ceasefire then.
Right.
She's told him, I can't be with you if you're gonna try to kill my brother. And she told Miguel, I can't be with you. I love Tommy. If you're gonna try to kill Tommy, I'll stop being around you. I won't give you instantly none of that. So that was a ceasefire then.
But
So
she told Tommy
in,
he
in,
found
any in,
bad.
in any real life, that's not
Kill.
enough to hold it when his blood already been shed. She's already sent bullets at each other. So that's not good enough
But
in a
nobody
real
got
aspect.
hit though.
Yeah.
If
Tommy's
nobody got hit, it could possibly, because she's the bridge between the two. They could say, I don't mess with you no more.
you forgot Miguel sent
Which
the
is
hitman at
exactly why you
Tommy.
have to have relationships to tie to another character.
Miguel sent the hitman at Tommy. Remember when Tommy killed the hitman Miguel sent?
Yeah, well,
That's bloodshed.
I guess Miguel don't give a damn about the head man, I guess. But you got a good point there. That is, but that's, if you sent somebody to get me and I took, okay, I still would be mad you sent somebody to get me. So I wouldn't just say, well, I killed him, so I guess it's all good. Nah.
That's starting to make Maria a real liability. Because I can't trust that you won't flip on me for your brother, honestly. Then another open plot line that it's late in the season they ain't talked about. Didn't Che brother or whatever get killed by Miguel or something like that so Miguel can move up?
I don't remember.
It was something about Che's late brother or late son that got killed, and and Miguel moved up because of it. But Miguel told I guess Miguel told him. Basically,
Anybody in the comments know what he's talking about? Let me know.
Murray was basically going to tell the secret of Miguel killing Che's son to move up in the organization.
Yeah, I did remember her saying she gonna say something about something.
And we still ain't got to that yet. And I'm not trying to be fun with you. Morel don't seem like she's innocent as she's playing off to be, bro.
She says she's not, but also her not revealing like the, what do you call that? The ace in the hand or whatever you call it.
Yeah, ace in the
that
hole.
Doesn't mean anything.
Because I feel like she
wrong
might
with the
actually have
show.
something to do with that. That's what I'm saying. I feel like she might have been a part of
Well,
that.
the show hasn't ended yet. But if after the finale she never says it, that's different.
Episode 6. It's only 10 episodes. It's episode 6.
Yeah, there's still 4 hours.
Bro, that's a lot and that's how we keep getting to the same problem. We trying to wrap up all these we trying to wrap up 20 plot lines in 4 hours.
They do that a lot. This goes back to power writers ain't that good.
That's normal.
I said we needed more episodes. You said we can't. I said we needed more episodes. Christian, you said we can't do that. I said we need better writers and better actors.
He didn't say they can't. He said,
yeah, okay. Do you know how much? Do you know how much it would be to do 5 more episodes?
Stars has the
Don't help him. Don't help him, Jay. Don't help him.
Well, here's the thing. It ain't about how much.
Has the cachet to do that now. Power has the cachet now with Stars to do that. Yeah, that's little boy games
like Outlander, so they could afford it, but they don't want to. For whatever reason, they only gave Power them extra 3 episodes one time. Whatever reason, they won't give this show more than 10 episodes. It ain't about the money. Yeah.
Well, those 5 episodes destroyed the show, but it opened to be able to make the spin-offs.
True, but Stars could afford it. Yeah, it could be expensive, but they could. Whatever reason, they not doing it. I don't know. Maybe the show was sold as a 10-episode show. I don't know. Maybe that's in the contract. They said we got a 10-episode show, and now it's working against them. Possibly, but it goes back to the same thing. The writers, now maybe they got a low budget, so they won't get the top tier writers, or
that wouldn't be okay. So it wouldn't be the writers if you're okay. So if the network orders 10 episodes for a season, it's not on the writers to not have 5 more episodes like ready to go, because they're only ordered to do the 10.
Right.
So
and then they have a showrunner. So the showrunner is actually running the show. The writers are basically suggesting, can we do this within the limitations of the showrunner? The showrunner still got to go through, like this one, you got executive producer, which is Tommy, which is normally good.
Kemp used to be the show. Let's go just where everybody know who that is. over the OG Power. So she wasn't writing every episode, but she oversaw the direction of the show.
Yeah.
I feel like we're
Tariq was
addressing
an
the
executive
point, but
producer,
walking
and so
around
was
it.
Monet.
But that's another way to get more money in a way sometimes.
Yeah, but they also get influence. They also get influence of what their character gets to do. They get to be
True.
like a little pushback and stuff like that.
True, because they got money in the game now.
Yeah.
Right. Go
So
ahead.
all these things matter is what I'm saying.
If you're gonna do that, you can't play that game that Power playing like you saying, and you don't write concise plot lines. Then you can't have 10 plot lines going on and they're not concisely, and you can't finish them up quickly, and play that game that you're saying. That works against what they're saying. That what they're trying to do here.
What do you mean? What do you mean concise? Like you mean
If
so you have to wait
because
until the show is done
it's
to
not
say
the
that they
writer's
didn't
fault.
close.
It's not the writer's fault. It's the showrunners. You said, right?
Yeah.
So if you're gonna play if you're gonna write if we're in this niche of how the formula of how Power makes their shows, that means you have to do one or two things. You either have more efficient and more concise plot lines, or
no, explain that. Explain that is what I'm saying. Explain what you mean by that.
You can't have 10 plots going on and not finishing them up and get them done with.
But we don't know yet.
Rojas.
The show is not over yet.
Bro, you keep saying the show is not
Yeah.
over. We're in the second half of the show. We're on the downside of this. What's the next episode? Episode 7, right?
They left a plot line.
That's four.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
There's always gonna be stuff that just dies out.
And that's the problem. It's always stuff that dies out and just get left to be a plot hole. That's the whole part of this. That's the whole thing we're saying.
That's just shows, period, though.
But no,
but this show
every good
does
show
have
is
a
not
lot of them more than usual. I'm sure the Mayor of Kingstown don't have this many drop plot lines.
Nah. This is different.
Yeah,
Mayor of Kingstown is different.
Y'all both on the same page. Y'all just coming at it from different points.
Yeah, they also got way better actors over there, but that's okay.
Yeah, I'm sure he gets more money for his shows too.
Like right now, Tommy is the best actor on this.
No, he's not. No, he's not. Gennard is.
So he's talking about as far as accomplished, well known. Gennard doesn't have as many credits as Tommy does. Although he did when he was younger.
Better actor than Tommy, just like an overall better actor, just like pure acting is like technically acting. Gennard is an overall better. Gennard can
in no way is that man a better.
No, you know how hard it is to play a realistic fiend. Truthfully, like to play a realistic fiend.
Gennard, what he's saying is, play an executive. Or go and play, different.
Yeah, exactly.
Plays a gangster or hood dude.
We haven't seen Tommy do that either.
A fiend, very good. But then, can he go be an executive or a salesman?
Joseph Sikora ain't did that.
I'm watching Joseph right now being a whole lawyer in a whole different show. I'm watching him do a whole bunch of different stuff.
Good?
Is it
good?
He's on Reasonable. He's on Reasonable Doubt. He's on Reasonable Doubt. He was on Ozark. Like
that Ozark shit was ass, man. I watched Ozark. That one nothing to rave about. And it was the same. Guess what?
It wasn't a memorable role.
It was the same archetype.
No. And I said that too.
Yeah.
So like,
it is not because he was actually.
All right, hold on. Let me get to this comment. I got my girl Encouraging Warrior showing a little bit of love. She said, "Good evening, my dear brother Jay in chat. Looks like you could use a female point of view." Yeah, you got to show us what Noel didn't. We had Naughty Noel on here earlier.
Back.
Noel was on here earlier.
What's up, Encouraging Warrior?
Yeah, she was about to show them tickle bitties, man. What's up?
But I was saying, because if you're gonna write this show the way you do, it has to be wrote efficiently. Why are we keeping JP alone? That's wasting time in the show. Why are we keeping all these characters on so long? That's wasting time in the show. If you're going to do the rag and tag show style, you have to be efficient at certain parts of this show. It's just how it has to go. If you're gonna make this show like it's low budget, you got to do certain things. You got to do certain things because people don't want to talk about it. 50 Cent really bit the Tyler Perry formula all the way, but the people don't say it. 50 Cent, what 50 Cent's doing with Power is literally Tyler Perry formula. But Tyler Perry's formula was based off of being kind of like low budget, but it was still quality in its own way.
They did a comedy too. Low budget
which is
comedy
easier than doing
works
a drum.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works better because you already laughing. You ain't taking it so serious. You try to do low budget gangsterism and stuff. It can come get a little stale.
What's your favorite show?
KP, what's your favorite show?
I'm trying to help him, and I don't. He not listening to me.
No, like
Yeah, I mean, y'all saying the same thing. I'm hearing it from the outside as a third party. Listening to both of y'all. Y'all both got the same complaints,
bro,
basically.
my favorite show is like Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones. Like I like certain. I love like Friends, Monk. Like I like
Never
bro.
watched
You ain't
Friends.
talking to a dude. I'm not no film snob, but I'm not no casual. I just watch stuff casual.
You don't
Like,
only
you know what I'm
watch the gangster genre. You got multiple tastes, is what you saying.
Most people that watch Power, that's the only thing they know is
Nah, like come on, bro. I grew up
crime
on
shows.
Burn Notice. I grew up on Friends. I grew up on 2.5 Men. I grew up on real TV, Family. I grew up on real life, My Wife and Kids. I grew up on real shows, bro.
So
Like,
you understand formulas? These are all different types of formulas. Like you're talking about like uh single camera shows. You're talking about
I'm just saying, like, just different
comedy
aspects of different
shows.
type of
I like
comedy,
living single.
dramas,
Yeah.
rom-coms,
That's like
just
Friends.
thrillers, any type of shows like
They
that.
stole that and made it Friends, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like Suits, stuff like that. Like,
Mm-hmm. You know, let me see a show I watched. So it's a show I won't even mention.
I say my favorite show is probably Breaking Bad, though. I'll say my favorite show is Breaking Bad.
What about Severance? Y'all like that?
I liked the first season, and then I was like,
I never watched.
Once they were outside too much. I was like, I'm out.
Yeah, it was interesting writing something different.
Yeah,
that's why I brought it up with that. But yeah, it was pretty good. But yeah, I kind of still was interested in it when they was out, but because when they are inside, it's too much of the same to me. I need to see what the hell is this place? What world do they live in?
This what I'm saying. Like with power. How many times are we just gonna keep seeing Ashanti in her gym?
I know. Yeah, we don't never.
When we seen her trying to link up with Manny Fresh, we was excited to see her out and about, being in a different scenario. Why is it so uncommon that these regular characters that we've seen for 3 seasons don't be out doing street stuff? Like they just be in the same spots doing the same thing. Like
Oz at the time, I didn't have cable and I only saw a few episodes, but I remember Oz was good when I see it. I had Adebisi with that hat on and sitting there. Oz
during the wheelchair.
Yeah, I ain't never see him show how much I saw. I need to go back and watch. My people. Nah.
I was like, he gonna think that's why I said it.
You did. It's all right.
No.
I'm just playing.
I was thinking about the guy from The Matrix.
Oh, okay.
The computer guy.
Oh, okay.
The black dude.
You know that's I think that's I'm trying to remember the name. I believe that is Chami Chong's son.
I don't know what his name is.
From Cheech and Chong.
Yeah.
No, hey, Christian. Hey, Christian.
Yeah.
You can hear me, bro?
He's so defensive. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh no, I actually, how do you feel about Peaky Blinders? You like Peaky Blinders?
No, I've seen parts of it, and I know that it's talked about as one of the best written shows.
Then I really felt with it. I thought it's just something
That's a
you'd
good
like,
show.
bro.
Yeah. So I didn't grow up. I didn't grow up in the States. I grew up in Puerto Rico. So
okay,
there's too many shows. So what?
Peaky Blinders is new.
Yeah.
It's new?
Yeah, it's on
like
Netflix.
the last couple years, yeah.
Oh no! I was thinking about something Peaks. I was thinking about something
Twin Peaks.
Yeah. I've never seen that. I want to see it. I know exactly what you mean.
It's on Netflix. It's hella good, bro.
Yeah,
it's hard for me to watch stuff that's that looks dated like that.
Yeah,
it's tough for me to watch it.
So you probably don't like
tough for me.
You don't like Game of Thrones, then?
No. I literally only watched the finale.
That's
Yeah.
That's
And I
probably
know everybody
the
said
best
that was
shows
bad.
ever made, though.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones. I
But
would say the
so
first 4 seasons of Game of
yeah.
Thrones, the writers was on top of their game.
It was
And I
peak.
don't have a problem with the last few seasons as others, but it didn't hit the same. And they
They
shortened
they,
the
Yeah.
they
episode.
ran out of source material. They ran out of source
Yeah,
material.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
Bro still writing the books and stuff.
Right,
That
right.
happens
They,
with most of the shows now that are meant to be one season,
Yeah,
like
limited
Your
series.
Honor,
Man,
yeah.
that was good.
and then you just gotta make shit up, and then you gotta make characters that were not even talked about. You
And
gotta
those
make them be
people
like,
didn't
actually,
create the original stuff, so they ain't as good
yeah.
from
A
the
lot of
get
times
Yeah.
go.
you make the book right before the next one comes out,
And
and
see,
then you
I ain't
kind
gonna
of
lie.
make it
That's
work.
see, I watch more animes more than anything, and that's a big problem with people running out of source material, and people have to like write on write on like the cuff, and it goes bad from there, bro. It goes bad.
Yeah,
Keep up
Yeah,
that demand.
that happens with Marvel too. That just happens.
yeah.
Yeah.
Marvel got horrible. They should
But at
when
least
they
with
killed
TV shows,
Iron
you get time in between to write so much of the plot and get everything done. With
Man.
animes, you got to release a manga every week, every 2 weeks. You know how it is. You know what I'm saying?
I don't
I
watch it.
know. I never watched that either.
Yeah, I don't know how it is actually, but
Yeah,
damn,
y'all watch that, bro. Y'all got to get into that. Y'all missing out,
I'm
bro.
getting
I
old.
Y'all
won't.
missing peak.
I'm
But watch
47, man.
Attack on
So
Yeah,
Titan,
I'm
bro.
not.
Watch you like no, you like good writing, you like good plots, you like good story. Come with it with open mind.
Yeah, but like,
Watch
so
Demon Slayer or Attack on Titan.
there's certain things aesthetically I just cannot do. My favorite thing to watch, period, is normally going to be like maybe 8 episodes. It's gonna be a short series. It's going to be whodunits.
mm,
Now, a whodunit, once you find out who did it, which is normally gonna be the penultimate episode, and then the last episode explains how it happened. Again, formula. But I know the formula and I'm fine with it.
mhm.
That's where you learn about red herrings, like this guy could have done it, but actually no, he didn't. Like all of that stuff, you learn most things about writing. You learn from, I think, from watching miniseries and watching stuff like that, like whodunits. Now, when you make a second season, a third season, now you're introducing a punishment for what already happened, which
Mhm,
means the show basically is already over
mhm.
because to us the thing already happened, right? So if you're watching a show and it starts with like this person dying, and then you spend 8 episodes, and
Figuring
then
out who did it.
you figure it out, it's over.
Story over.
Now, Your Honor did it great. The show ended, it's over. Season 2, we don't even got the kid anymore. We don't have the other kid, right? So then now we just have the dads that have been mad at each other and trying to figure out how to beat the other guy
Mhm.
for I guess I think it was 10 episodes. And then you also don't have the guy that was being blamed, which was a great actor, Canadian kid, the black kid. I forgot his name.
Yeah, he was
Um
good. They had him
he
playing
was
Kofi and something else. What was
he
that?
was doing too good. He got like beat up really bad, and yeah.
Yeah,
So you leave that, and then basically season 2 becomes like a different show. And then if you want to do more seasons, you almost got to try to like,
that
in a
go back
way,
to what
you
I was saying earlier. People
yeah,
always want a sequel. Like my son always want
that's the
something
problem.
so
That's the
good.
problem now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you make
That's, you know
something
what that
so
started with,
good.
really, with 13 Reasons Why,
Already
destroyed
heard it.
that.
What is 13 Reasons?
So 13 Reasons Why, it was getting like people were parents were trying to cancel it. The girl in the first episode, it's 13 episodes. So it's called 13 Reasons Why. She's naming her friends, teachers, people that she blames for why she took her own life. So
Mm,
she made like tapes, and every episode is a tape, and it's like basically addressed to this person. This is what you did. Like this person raped me. This person didn't believe me. This person didn't have my back. This person suggested this. Like, so basically, in episode 1, you know that this happens, right? Episode 13, you get to see her take her life. People went crazy about how they were glamorizing. Is that how you say it?
right. Of her taking herself out.
Yeah, right. Because it's a show directed towards teenagers. So then you go into the whole like, no, we're
Don't be
showing
teaching my
you.
kid. Don't be teaching my kid that crybaby ass shit, man.
Right.
Yeah.
But
So
that's why
they
they try to
basically,
correct it.
yeah. They try to get the show to remove the her actually slitting her wrist, and the show actually took it away, which took away like too much from the show. So then
Right.
the show did way too good. We studied this in psychology, abnormal psychology. This was like a big topic because
When
at
did
the
this
time
show
it was
come out?
happening. It's like
It ca-
2019, I think.
Oh,
I personally didn't like the show, but I have lots of people revere it and really do like it. Like those,
I
like,
never even heard of
yeah,
this
like, it was a
show.
Yeah.
big show though. It was like a real big show. Like it was like top dog type shit. It was kind of
What
good
was
show.
it on?
I think it was like
Netflix.
Netflix or something like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
like Peaky
It
Blinders was on
was
Netflix. Like a lot of
it
these
was
shows was on
great, dude.
Netflix.
It was great.
You seen
Yeah,
Netflix
Now,
bought Warner Bros.
man. Speaking of Netflix,
They
they
bought
just
Warner Bros.
bought HBO and Warner Brothers.
That's a big boy move, man. It's over.
That's
I
a
thought it was still
humongous
not.
move. That's the
I thought it was
biggest
stuck
boy move.
in the legal side still.
Nah.
Paramount trying to counter offer. They're trying to counter offer, but
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they didn't
Paramount.
buy it. They didn't buy it.
They saying Paramount was trying to counter offer, but like they trying to let them
Over
give.
100.
I hope Netflix get it before Paramount, because if Paramount get it, that's even worse.
It's gonna be
Because,
the same old we've been getting.
well, not even that. Larry Ellison and his son own Paramount. They own TikTok. They own CBS. They trying to own HBO and everything. They own CNN. They'll own everything. They'll have
Yeah.
No, that's why it has to
everything.
go through the legal side because of monopoly laws.
But he's got Trump in his pocket because the Ellisons paid off Trump, David Ellison, with
They just got the
Skybank.
UFC.
David
You're saying
Ellison.
that's why they got the UFC?
Yeah, that's why they're gonna they got a chance to get it, maybe Paramount.
Because they get in the UFC next month. I can't
Yeah,
wait for that
that's
shit.
Yeah, because I
Ooh.
thought personally it was already bought, but then I seen they giving Paramount a chance to counter offer.
and I
There's
thought it was already bought, so that
they
means he's giving them a chance to offer, which means Paramount said,
they
"Let
finna
us
big,
get
they
it."
finna big bro. Like I gave
Yes,
you 83 billion. They finna charge a boatload, and then now they ain't gonna be
They're
able to get.
offering over 100 billion. They're
but this is
offering
the
more than 20
thing:
more.
That's what I'm saying.
the
And like even
president
from
has to
Netflix, I'm not
approve it.
finna go up a 20 billion. But Warner Bros. Might be worth 20 more billion off the money you can make off of Warner Bros.
They
catalog.
got
So
Batman, Superman. They got the
come
Game of
on, bro.
they
Looney
got the best
Tunes,
properties
everything.
and everything. But
All of
here's
them.
the thing, though. So this stuff has to go through the presidency because of the laws, antitrust of monopolies and things. They own all the media, and of course they got TikTok. They trying to stop people that was talking about what's going on overseas over there and stuff. With I don't even want to get into that, but anyway,
Yeah. Succession explains a lot of this.
yeah, because of the Murdoch stuff,
Acquisitions, and yeah.
mergers and
But Christian,
acquisitions.
the who done it you was saying, check out Death Note. It's an anime just like the who done it you saying you was watching, where they'll explain it, they'll tell you what happened and it's over, and then they'll explain it throughout the story. The anime Death Note is just like that. The same way, I swear.
I'm gonna
Give
tell
it a
you, I
shot,
heard of
bro.
that. I've seen Death. I've
I
heard
just
of
started
that.
a whodunit today and I turned it off because it's like they made the Knives Out. They made
That's
it
good.
way too silly. I hate the
Well,
second one.
I ain't
And
seen
the
the
third
second.
one, I was like, there's no way I'm watching Jeremy Renner do things like this. Like, I'm like, no,
I
I
ain't seen
can't.
that. I only know about the first. I did
So
see
they're
some
going more
movie
crazy.
recently. I know. I saw some movie recently where the woman was supposed to be getting married or something, and then it turned out they was a setup, or everybody had these guns, and she ended up. It was at a mansion, and she survived. And like this little kid, he shot her in the hand with an arrow, and she
Oh, no, I never seen that.
kicked his ass or something through. And then she was, man, this movie was good too. And at the end, she was in her wedding dress, but the house, I ain't gonna say everything, but the house burnt down. And then, police was coming. What's the name of that movie? Anybody in the comments remember?
That shit sounds silly as hell to me. He shot her with
It's
an arrow
kind
in the
of
hand.
silly. It got
Oh,
comedic
okay.
tones, but it was
Yeah.
serious but silly. So kind of a whodunit type of thing.
Yeah.
And it's a new movie. It's only like a couple of years old, 3 years, 4 years old or something.
What type of movies y'all like, man?
I watch all kind of stuff. As far as
Yeah,
that
he watches a lot
anime,
of stuff.
the last anime I watched, this show how long ago it was Vampire Hunter D. That's what from the 80s or 90s.
You got Apple?
Yeah.
Did you see Bad Sisters?
No. I didn't even know what
That
that is.
has like one of the best villains probably that I've ever seen.
It's
So
a
the guy is
cartoon.
like he's like a womanizer. He's like an abuser, like physically, mentally, psychologically. Um, he's a big guy, not like tough big guy, but like he's like tall as shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think it's like five sisters, and basically in the beginning of the show, we find out that the guy is killed, um, the husband of one of the sisters, and she's basically like a pushover. So then you're watching the show to see like which one did it.
Mm.
Then of course you find out, but then of course the show did good, so they made another season. So again, you fall into the same trap. The same it happened with what is it, Little Sisters? No, Little Secret, something on HBO.
Oh yeah, Pretty Little Liars or something. Secret Little Liars or Pretty Little Beautiful Little Liars or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
With the
Not the young
different white
show.
ladies on
Nicole
HBO.
Kidman. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That was a
Yeah.
good season. The show, the first one, and then they did
Yeah.
bring it back and it was kind of played out.
Yeah.
But it was about what, the girl falling down or something. Yeah.
Yeah. So the twist
Pretty
is
Little
that
Liars.
the
Pretty
same
Little
guy,
Liars or something.
yeah. The twist is that the same guy that had like raped her was married to one of the women. So then
Mm-hmm.
she basically kills the guy.
Mm.
So then season 2 is like, are they going to go to jail? And then we
Right.
introduce a whole, even on Landman, they introduced the dad on season 2. Not that I didn't want a season 2 on Landman. Landman is good. But a lot of times with this second season, you end up getting great actors that like are like, yo, let me get in that show. And then they kind of take too much of like they take a little too much of the show. You never
Yeah.
seen Landman?
Oh yeah, that's a good show. I saw the first season though. I ain't watched it after that.
Oh, okay. That shit is
This the
that's
movie
Taylor
I was
Sheridan.
talking about. Yeah, I know. I didn't know it till later, but I was like, oh yeah, this
Yeah.
show. Oh, well, I thought it was showing. It says showing on the screen, but it's called Ready or Not. This is the movie I was talking about earlier. This movie. So sometimes I wake up. I
Oh,
always
okay.
fall asleep with the TV on, but I used to change the channel when I wake up if it was something I didn't know or whatever. But then I started to tell myself, give myself a chance to be exposed to see something new I probably wouldn't watch. This is one of those movies. I woke up, I'm like, what the hell? And it's kind of like Clue, the movie Clue, but they got weapons and they in like this room, and then it's like it's crazy, but it's a good movie. It's unique. It's something different in a way, and I don't want to give it away,
Yeah.
but the end. Let's just say this show got some Illuminati type overtones. Damn, it got a 6.8 out of 10. That's a 7. That's good on IMDb. It's got 227,000 ratings. So
Yo,
that's
I got a
more than you and
question.
your people. What's up?
How y'all feel about this new Diamond, like the evil Diamond side of Diamond coming out?
It looked corny to me, but
I don't care for it because I don't think the guy can do it.
I don't think he's doing a good job
There's
of
no subtle. I said that yesterday. The's no subtlety to his acting, so
He got
he
better.
can
He got
either
better. He
be.
got better though.
Not really to me. He the same to me, but I don't know. He not the worst, but he not the best either. I don't see him doing many other type of shows.
I'm not going back.
Ain't nobody lining up to get Diamond on their show.
You want to go
Nobody.
there?
Hey, you know what though? It's funny. I saw him in another movie, and it wasn't a role. What was it? What the hell was I watching? I'm like, that's Diamond, but he was younger. He was younger, and he was a little slimmer actually. He was a security guard in that movie, and the main character was saying something. They like, get him out of here, and then you see him walking, like grab their arm. I'm like, look at Diamond.
You see why they ain't trying to leave. You see why they ain't trying to leave Powell. This nigga stuck doing security guard movies.
Yeah, that's what
But
Jannard gonna be doing.
how you feel about
I
him,
keep
man?
acting like Jannard can act. That's exactly
He
what
can
he
How
gonna
act
be
you feel
better
doing.
about
than
how you feel like
Diamond,
him
though.
and Tommy gonna bump
Yeah,
heads
yeah.
though?
How you think how they gonna bump head?
Yeah, cause I like.
They're gonna beat the shit out of Tommy.
I'm
He about
wondering
to
how
power
are they
bomb
gonna
him.
patch
I'm
it
from
up
because
is
I
what
think it's
I'm wondering. Because after you
About to
jump
go.
me, it's kind of hard for us to be cool again. I'm gonna have a problem with you. You can't just say sorry and y'all jump me. Like, wait a minute.
but why are they showing everybody jumping Tommy though? Like y'all didn't have to show us all that. Like, come on, bro.
That's what they do. I hate that shit.
Yeah, that's power for you.
Like, bro,
Jurassic World. That's the movie. Jurassic World. 2015.
mm,
He in the control room when Chris Pratt goes in the control room and starts talking to old girl with the red hair, snapping on her, and they like, get him out of here. Diamond was the security guard that took his ass out of there. I'm like, oh snap, look at
oh
Diamond.
shit.
I looked
Bro,
at the redhead the whole time. I didn't even pay attention to the movie.
I never noticed him either till after I'm doing this show, and then I look back.
Yeah.
I'm like, look at Diamond, big ass.
we missed the key ass point that we forgot about, bro. There's like some crazy in the show.
What?
You forgot when D-Max set up the dude to get the gun for the weapon, called at Buddy house. Sang and Stacy figured each other out for being dirty.
Yeah,
No, we did call it. We said that yesterday.
yeah.
That I ain't gonna lie, that's because now he's in shit, and now he can't. I
Yeah,
don't think
me and Jay said
he
that
can't
yesterday.
fix that.
But he knows they know each other, so they probably won't even mention it. They
But
just gonna
he's
watch
not
each
gonna be.
other and not trust each other. But you can't say, "I know you dirty. I know you dirty." Okay, well, leave me alone.
The same dude is done, bro. He got one of the Marquez dudes got arrested, and they
Now
gonna find
that's
out.
it. Yeah, he in trouble. He cooked.
But Stacy's cooked bad too. Like all that I'm saying, the police gets no wins. The police is cooked deep fried all the way through. We just putting task force together, wasting government money. We just
Yeah. The
wasting federal
worst part
money.
is Stacy sent Claudia to her death. That was so pathetic. Why would Claudia agree to that? Talking about we the police, we can get this done. I'm the
Because
government.
she's supposed to been died off, but we just dragging people along. Now it don't have the same impact. Claudia was, to me personally, it is gonna sound crazy. I'd rather Claudia been alive because she has the cunning to do some big boy things and get some stuff moving. I don't feel like Vic really got the cunning to get this thing jumping. I feel
She a
like
good actress.
and Claudia's a wild card to me in the show. Claudia was like a real wild card. Why would you get rid of a real wild card for like the predictable Vic? I'm under somebody else done. Oh, yeah, Tom. I don't feel like Tommy can really just sit there and run Claudia like he was just running Tommy. Yeah, you running her clubs, but I don't feel like Claudia's not gonna get herself in a situation where Tommy can just do whatever she want with him. That's why I feel like she was a better character to keep around. But now we stuck with Vic.
But he did do it though.
It would have been better to kill her
he
when she
really
got
didn't though.
stabbed in prison.
You got help from Shanti and like Shanti backdoor. Man, I'm saying Shanti ain't loyal to nobody, and how Janard don't see that she's not loyal to nobody because you got help with Shanti.
Because he's not watching the show.
But that's all fun and giggles, but it makes your show look kind of just because we in the streets. So let's go to basic, simple street economics, street things. If you watch somebody in the streets that hop team from team, is you gonna be eager to rush with and work with that person?
Heck no.
So what are we talking about? That ain't rocket science, brother, man. That ain't rocket
There's
science.
always they
That's regular
always have a
dynamics.
character
No,
like
you know what they
that.
call
You
it?
gotta
That's
understand
regular
formulas.
social dynamics. I'm not gonna trust
Yeah,
a
Yeah.
person
they
that
got
flops
more
with
than
team.
one formula. You right
Yeah.
about the formula. They just keep using the same one as if it's the only
Yeah.
one.
No,
But
I'm saying in drug dealer shows, they're always gonna have the person that is flip floppy. They're always gonna have the person that's like,
That person dies after
wants
a
to
certain
become a
while.
junkie, like
that's
Jannard,
true. They
right?
do usually die though.
Yeah.
That's why Dre got played out because Dre did so much slimy stuff. Like, how is he alive? Like
Well, we'll see.
Yeah,
Shanti,
but Dre played the character
I,
great though.
if
and
Shanti
and
survives, I'll
and now
be
we're
surprised.
replacing bad like worse. We replacing worse plots with worse stories and worse actors. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we in the dilemma for a series. We look because we all enjoy Power and love Power, and we want it to be better. But it's like
Well, they
How
ain't
can
gonna
they?
keep stretching it out no more. It's only 4 episodes of this one. Ain't no replacing no bad actors on this one.
But then we finna go to Legacy. We going to Origins and Legacy. Legacy finna be Tommy and Tariq. That's the same thing over.
Let's hope
Tommy
they
finna
hire
teach
better
Tariq the
people.
game. Tommy, we finna watch 15 episodes of Tommy teaching Tariq the game now. Like we didn't get enough of that from Kanan.
Nah.
Come on, man.
I just watch it so I see what happens with it.
It shouldn't even be
I'm telling you, that
nothing
place
for
too. I
Tommy
just
to
want to see
teach
how it
Tariq.
progress.
Yeah, because Tariq, we saw at the last Ghost, he got it together now.
And that's what I'm saying. That's how this gonna work. Because Tariq is a bigger dog than Tommy right now. How they wrote it.
That's true.
So how's Tommy finna come in and try to little bro Tariq and try to teach him the game? And I'm the connect, and I'm working with Noma.
But we don't know.
Nigerian
We
brother.
don't know what it's gonna be though.
Yeah, we don't know that Tariq.
You're just assuming. We don't even
I
know if
know
Tommy gonna
people.
make it.
Bro,
That's because a lot of people.
bro, they just said so.
Yo.
It's guaranteed. We know that Tommy is going to Legacy. We know that.
How we know that?
So that's not confirmed. It's acting with them
confirmed.
like they on set together on Legacy. Like that's confirmed them.
He can't be on Legacy because it's about them as children. So how's this old man?
My bad. I got it twisted. I got twisted up. The one where we know Tommy and Tariq is gonna be together in the show when Tommy get kicked out of Chicago.
Ain't no show like that.
Huh?
You've been watching too many theory videos. That don't.
Yeah,
exist.
we don't know what's gonna happen.
It's only one show,
bro. That's gonna go.
It's only
that's
one
go.
show they got coming, and that's the prequel.
They finished.
No, there's
Legacy.
There's
Legacy.
Legacy.
Tommy and Tariq. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
that's
with Tommy and Tariq, it's called Legacy.
You know what I'm saying? They closing up. That's why they closed up the Tariq show and they finna close up Tommy's show so they could be together. That's why they did the whole off the
that's not true. That is
nobody knows who's gonna be. Nobody knows who's gonna be in it. Yeah, nobody
they didn't
knows.
close them shows for them to be together. That's fan theories. People making videos saying that. That has not been announced. That is not true. My agent told me they canceled the shows. Period. They ain't say nothing about combining nothing. They said they cutting costs. And as actors stay on a show, they get raises. So if you
they get way more money.
That means that budget is high if you bring a Tariq and Tommy in for a new show with them. That's why they always start off with unknown actors on new shows, because they can keep the budget low.
And then we talk shit about them.
You talk about from fans to anything. You did not know these people when it started. And if you do have a show like Mayor of Kingstown, Jeremy Renner get the budget. Nobody else is known like that. And if they are, they're a guest. They come and say some shit, they're gone. They ain't gonna have a recurring role. And so that defeats the purpose of them canceling the shows to save money, just to bring the 2 highest people back and start it.
That's the Re-Rock formula. That's the Re-Rock formula though.
Yeah, but they did
We're
it.
gonna get the 2 main. We're gonna get Tariq and Tommy together and with some unknown dudes, and it's gonna be a cheap show with Tariq and Tommy we love, and we're gonna do that whole extravaganza. It's the same formula.
Well,
but they cannot go to a cheap show because this is a continuation. This will be following this one.
Y'all see my screen? I'm about to look up Joseph Record, man.
So you think he's done for Tariq and Tommy in the Power Universe after this?
Yes.
You think
just like James St. Patrick was done.
You think Michael Rainey is done with Power?
Yes.
Oh no,
unless he comes back years later.
And you think Joseph Sikora after this Force is over, he's done with Power Universe as well?
Yes,
I'm saying we don't know.
I feel like we're on a complete difference.
No, Omari Hardwick ain't came back, has he? Wasn't he a bigger star than both of them?
Because Omari Hardwick went on every publication and started talking bad about 50 Cent and Power. You know how 50 Cent is petty like that. You can't do that. He crossed the line. You know that.
I ain't gonna disagree that 50 can be petty. I'm just saying.
And you know 50 Cent loyal though. If you stay beside him, he'll keep you in the show and he won't kill you off if you don't mind staying. Like I feel like
he gonna be in Origins on here.
That's not even 50's call though. It's not 50's show.
Hey, look, it says right here. Hey, look, it says
he's not a showrunner.
Joseph Sikora on IMDb that he will be in Power Origins. It's in pre-production as Tommy. Now we don't know
Origins, but it's not even him. It's not even him. It's some young guy.
Well, that's what I was saying in the beginning. Because how could you
Yeah.
bring this old man in an origin story unless he does flashbacks or he's doing voiceover like how 50 used to do voiceover? Hey, when I
For
was
Kanan.
young, this is what I used to do. Look at me in Ghost.
So Jay, let me ask you something.
What's up?
So when they hinted at Tariq getting that phone call at the end of his show, you didn't think that was from Tommy?
I don't even remember that dang on phone call, man.
When the show ended and Tariq said, "Yo, you know we always be family, this, that, and the third," and he was like, "You know we'll fuck him up," and everybody was wondering who was on the end of that phone, and they were talking about that was Tommy looking for an olive branch, looking for help, and then that's when everybody was saying with all the stuff going on in Force, where Tommy's gonna get pushed out of CBI and all the coalition, and guess who you gonna have to call to give him some help because who's to connect where he at? Tariq
and Brady.
Look, here's the end of speculation.
No, because Tariq, they said Tariq.
No, wait, hold on. Listen. Hold on, fam. Look, this is who's gonna be in Power Origins according to IMDb. It got Joseph Sikora.
I know about Origins. I'm talking about the different show.
Yeah, Legacy is a different show.
I'm not talking about, I know that
they don't have him in Legacy.
With the youngsters, I know that's confirmed. The youngsters, were they going back in time? I know that. I'm talking
but
about
he's
the
not
show
in
with
Legacy.
Tommy and Tariq. I'm talking about like
that ain't on here. So I'd like to know what it say. If they can put this on here, look, this is Joseph Sikora page. It got the Origins on here in Force. Why they wouldn't put the other?
Because it's at an earlier stage. We're still writing that, and I'm finishing up getting our characters for this.
Man,
but that's okay.
A whole different 2-3 years ahead sometimes.
Yeah,
man.
that's not how ordering a show works. If a show is ordered, it'll come up.
Exactly.
The reason. Okay, so let's say there is a show that they want to do, right?
All our actors are recorded other shows.
Hold on.
They just won't have the actors listed on the page. See, look at this. When you go to Origins, it don't have pictures or anything about the show.
But what Origins? Origins finna get filmed, right? It's in that stuff. It's in the stage. It's about to get ready to get filmed, or it's getting written.
I can go to another person.
I'm saying Legacy is like a way more infant stage than that. They're still getting what this show's gonna be about.
I know what he's thinking. I know. Hold on.
He thinking it's only this because it's already been working on it.
I know what you're thinking, right? So,
because I feel like y'all think that because y'all feel like Tariq.
Hold on.
I don't care about the actors of the show. I'm talking about
we
show
don't.
with IMDb. I don't care about the show. You into the details of the show. I don't care. Any show that has signed on that they have a deal coming, then they're listed. It don't care about the actors or what they feel. Or that's beside
because they're still trying to get this show together. That's what I'm saying.
No, bro.
That's not a thing, though. That's not really a thing.
Yeah, that's not how it works because you paying people to write and sign on. If you got that,
you listen to too many YouTube videos.
Yeah, you're thinking of it like a regular job. If you get signed on to get this show, then it will be on here. Now you could be getting your stuff together and hiring your writers, but you already got the budget for that.
But that's what I'm saying.
That's a writer's room too.
They're doing that's that why I'm showing you now. Like they're doing that aspect of the show. I don't feel like nothing's signed over, but they're figuring out after we get done with our 2 shows we're here. We know
so then that's a rumor basically.
Listen. I'm showing you here. This is Tom Cruise. Okay, upcoming. He has 5 things upcoming.
Upcoming projects, he's already signed on to.
Look, development unknown. They don't know when this is going to even get developed. It's still listed. Even if it's pre-production or post, development unknown. It does not matter. You're getting into whether
I feel like this where we just
if you got that contract, it will be listed. Now, it may not be shit listed under there. You may not have actors or writers hired, but it would have been announced.
Yeah. He's wanted us to basically agree to disagree, but you can also just be wrong and then just
bro. You really saying tell me we finna just kill $1 million?
No, hold on. But that's not what I'm saying.
He ain't the industry. Get rid of Tommy. The show must go on. They making a prequel without his head. He's not the industry. That's like saying when Michael Jordan retired, they killed the NBA.
Their show
exactly.
It's going to go attraction to your show.
Okay, you have a higher view of the show than people that are in business. You think the people that run the stars?
Moore, that's not good business. Get rid of Tommy
because they own the show.
That's literally.
and you
Man.
don't
Moving
pay the,
entities
you're
for
not paying.
unproven product. Power
Fam,
orders is
listen,
unproven.
fam, listen, man. It is good business. Why am I hire these two people and pay
Power
them each
orders
$1 million?
unproven.
Listen,
That
fam,
could be a
listen.
flop.
You're not listening. You got your mind made up. If I've got a budget of a show
Told you.
For
and
an
I got
unproven
an
show.
episode to produce an episode already,
Unproven show.
man, can I finish, fam?
Okay, go.
Thank you. Okay. A show. It's called the show business. So how much do they make for the show? They can only sell it 2 stars for a certain amount. So if you're paying per episode $1 million for Tommy, $1 million for Tariq, you already $2 million in the hole, which means in 10 episodes, you already got a $20 million budget. You ain't did shit else. You already at $20 million. Now you got to sell this show, which of course you got to add in the other, probably another 20, 30 million. You got a $50 million budget on the show with no special effects. This ain't Game of Thrones. Now you trying to sell this to a network. You think they're going to buy it for $100 million? You think that for real? Really?
Bro, that show
You
is
can
way
make the
easier.
Avengers. You can make the Avengers
let me
for
get this
$100
right.
million,
That show ain't a way easier to sell.
No, it's not. It's not. Look, man, I was on. Listen, I've been on the
He was
show.
on the
I
show.
talk to people. Listen, man.
It's
I
no
talk
proven
to people.
entities.
Man,
And Power Book Origins.
I'm gonna have to mute you, man. Look, I've been on the show. I talk to people all the time. They have not heard of this damn show. They haven't. They haven't. This show is not as popular as you think. You can like it as much and this and that. It is not Game of Thrones. It's not. And Stars charges $5 a month. How much you think they go? HBO charges $15. So how much money you think Stars bringing? They're not broke, but it's not good business. It's not. It's not. That's why they start over and get different people, man. I'm just telling you.
Can I ask you a question after that?
Go for it.
So how these last 2 shows are going? You think 50 Cent is gonna bank all his whole Power franchise on starting with brand new characters that can't?
Hold on, Jay.
You know, clearly what they gonna do with the same thing? If you get a Tommy and Tariq, like you said, they're gonna put brand new dudes around them the same way. They're just gonna be the main 2 things to keep it together. They're the main attractions. In a Power Book
I did not
story,
just tell you if you paying them $1 million, you already at 20.
You already lost the money.
You're not thinking about business, bro. You're not going to sell this for $100 million. You're not.
If Power Book Origins flop, you lost your whole franchise. That's what I'm saying.
You're not going to get it started in the beginning because they're not going to put up $20 million for just. Okay, you don't. You think this show is bigger than it is? It's not. It's not. Power Origins ain't shit, bro. I'm telling you, it's not.
I'm talking about the show with
Power Universe ain't shit.
The show with the kids. I'm talking about the show with the kids.
None of these shows are making the big. None of these shows are Friends. They're not. No, you keep acting like it's Friends.
No, I'm saying the show with you ain't listening, bro. The show with the kids, right? The show with the kids. Instead of getting our proven commodities that we know make money, Tommy and Tariq, and starting a new show with them. Okay, that show don't exist. You telling me that's more secure than getting the actor from Raising Kanan that niggas don't like anyway, and put some new dudes around them to be Tommy and Tariq off a name alone that we don't know they can act good?
Because everybody's going to watch it anyway because they got a baked-in audience. Then the audience is not going to grow. So you saying this Power? Wait, let me ask you this: you think this Power origin story going to bring in people that never heard of Power and decide to watch it? Like Raising Kanan.
The Raising Kanan ain't a main draw his own show.
Damn, we can't talk at the same time, man. I'll stop and listen to you. You got to do the same for me. All right, now look. You think Power Origins is going to bring in new viewers that ain't never heard of Power?
Are we talking business? Are we talking business? Are we talking business?
We're talking business. People that ain't never heard of this show are not going to tune in more than likely.
Michael Rainey and Joseph Secor can bring in more money than that new actor from Raising Kanan and the new dudes. Yes.
No, they're not.
Clear business,
not to offset the balance of what they're paying. It's not. You got your mind made up, so no matter what I say, it's not going to register.
Because that show's not good.
No, it doesn't have the viewership number. It doesn't have the viewership numbers. Power's not bringing in 5 million viewers a week. What are you talking about? What do you think?
And you think you're gonna bring in more viewers with new dudes?
It's going to bring in less, but they own it and they pay less. So it probably will bring in the same actually.
With new dudes, you're gonna bring in relative to the same viewers.
Raising Kanan brought in just the same amount with a whole new cast of new people. Just like Force was the biggest show they had. The only person people knew was Tommy. All new people.
But
Just
Raising
like
Kanan has the
Tariq,
best actors
all
out of
new
all the
people.
spinoffs. Raising Kanan has all the best actors out of all the spinoffs.
Okay, but nobody knew them.
But they,
Nobody. It wasn't like it was a draw. It wasn't like
You
when
still
I
have-
saw Raising Kanan.
you still have to
Ooh,
get on the
Rocket's
act.
in this show. Ooh, Marvin is in this show.
If the acting was piss poor, you wouldn't have watched it, or you wouldn't have kept saying the acting had to be good.
You're confusing two things, bro. You talking about business, and then you confuse it with the acting.
But hey, Jay Moore, you can lose. You can lose a fan base.
Bam.
You can lose your fan base.
I can't keep talking with you back and forth. We talk at the same time, man. You're talking about business. So that means how much does this cost? How much will we make in return? How many people watch it? If it's a good actor or not, will they watch it or not? But that's beside the point. If I paid $2 million for this show, it don't matter if they're good. I already cost me $2 million. So that's why they won't do it. And that's why they hire people and whatever the case and do it in shows and whatever. That's the point.
And
you're trying to say about whether it's good or like or this. That's
not that. And every time you do that, you take a risk by going with the new people, right?
But yes, you're not, because they've proven that people will watch the show, but they've already.
If you're making a new show, you're taking a risk.
The risk was the first time when they did Ghost, because nobody knew if you'd watch Tariq. But once it was proven, people watched this, and then they proven that they watched Raising Kanan, and then they proven they're gonna watch Force. It's a proven commodity. Whatever the hell they throw out,
actors help make it a proven commodity. Them new dudes don't mean it's gonna be guaranteed a proven commodity. You can piss on your fan base by giving you a worse product every time. Everybody has said each part one of these new series of Raising Kanan has been a lesser version of what.
Did you watch them all?
Yeah.
Did you watch? Okay, then. My point exactly.
But guess what? And just because I watched them all, there are people fans that watched the first Power, and each new spinoff came, they left. You can lose parts of your fan. Like literally, when this new Origins come out, or whatever the new one where the kids come out, if the actors are not good to people, they can lose half of their fan base because they don't like the actors. That's a possibility. That's not proven. There's nothing proven about
it didn't cost them but it didn't cost them shit though. It didn't because they didn't pay $20 million to get it done. They could still pay that, and people still don't watch shows. You know, people still invest in shows, and it still flops, right? So listen. So in business, why invest 20-30 million in a show that still might flop when you can?
Because my proven commodity show they can do that.
And then if it
Tommy and Tariq show they can get that. Tommy and Tariq show they can recoup that. Them other
nobody would do that.
Nobody does. That's not how the movie business works, bro. I'm just telling you.
He's thinking. So hold on.
He's thinking
as a fan.
No,
he's thinking that there's money on the back end.
You keep trying to fan somebody else. I get that when you're trying to do budgets and
stuff. If it's a good actor, they don't give a shit. This is business.
I get when you're trying to do budgets and stuff. You gotta get new dudes and keep the costs low. I get all that. But you're not telling me, you're not gonna look me in my eyes and tell me that's more safer than use in the unproven commodities when your show could potentially flop and fuck up your whole overall business foundation.
How many shows flop every year? It happens all the time.
Every show since Original Power came out, more and more fans say I don't like watching this show.
But they still keep making them, right? So somebody's watching it.
Yeah, and because they're keeping the budget at the budget.
Don't mean the numbers.
Hold on, let me just end this conversation, fam. Hold on. Byron, what you call it, that own the Weather Channel. Okay, you have to understand how this business works. It's about cost versus value. Period. That's the end of the story. So let me finish, bro. Here we go, man. He produces shows for free. You may see him at 3 a.m. on like ABC or NB, different show like Comics Review or whatever. He produces them at low budget, and he gives them 2 shows to run for free, stations to run for free, and they split the ad revenue. Why do they put these low budget shows on? Because he produces them on his own dime. He gives it to them for free. It costs them nothing. So they don't care if it's good acting or not. It's programming. That's all it is. Programming on a show. People watch it. Who cares if more people would watch Def Comedy Jam versus this? It's free. It's cost productive. It's cost productive. He's now a multi-billion or close to a billionaire. He bought the Weather Channel and other things, and it's because now he could go and hire Kevin Hart and pay him this and that. But what if nobody watches it? Now he lost all these millions of dollars paying Kevin Hart, and it flopped. Whereas he produced in a low budget, you don't lose nothing.
It's just like all the Law and Orders. Like, it's the biggest shows ever, but they're not spending money on the top people. You can't get 5 people that are gonna take all the budget every single time.
People, get your mainstays. You only need Tommy and Tariq. You can fill in the cash from there. I'm not saying.
And then everybody's gonna complain that they never die.
What? You get these new guys.
So we're still gonna go through the same shit.
You get these new guys on this new show for the prequel, and they don't like the new guys that playing Ghost and Tommy, and half your fan base leaves because they don't like the actors. And then you fucked up your overall goal. You just did it in a slower fashion. That's all.
But we tried that. We did that Raising Kanan, and it became amazing.
And people still say, "Yo, this still's not as good as the original."
But they still watching it.
Then we just say for 2 hours we just been saying the problem with Powers is they keep cutting the work. Sooner or later, when you keep cutting the work, the Fiends are gonna die, or they're gonna die off.
You talking 2 different languages, man. One moment you talking like a fan, and the next you talking about the business. Those
you can't read between,
they're not the same person. They're not the same person. I'm just saying the person that's not the same person. The business.
He doesn't understand business. It seems like he doesn't get how it works.
You told me something was a proven commodity, or it was gonna bring the same amount of revenue, and that's not guaranteed true.
You think Harvey Weinstein was fans of actors?
No, just because Tariq and Tommy and Joseph Court, them actors showing that they shows can work, don't mean these new shows with the Raising Kanan actors gonna be proven to work because of the fan base.
Those guys are not known. Those guys are not known.
And that's even worse. That means it's worse. It might not work.
The way you talk, you act like these. Wait, the way you talk is you act like this is new. That 2 actors actually from nowhere carry the show. This is what they do.
Just said there was unknown dudes.
I'm saying this is what the industry does.
You pay them
this is, bro. I'm saying this is what the industry does: is take somebody you don't know, make them into a known talent, and throw them away and move on. I can't hear you when you're talking at the same time as me.
You did a long way around version to say they unknown. You pay some dudes we don't know.
No, I'm not. I'm saying no.
I ain't saying they don't have talent.
Okay, here, hold on, man. Let me talk. You keep talking about it as if because Tommy and Tariq are now established with this, that throwing them away or moving on would be crazy. But you act as if that's unique, that they can take somebody nobody known and make them a star. They can do that with the next show, who we don't know who they are, and they could become the next people think you can't do without. When Ghost died, people was thinking Power never be, they can't go on, and it's gone on for 3-4 spinoffs. You can move on without. How many
Tariq was already there?
How many Batmans has it been? How many Supermans has it been? How many Spider-Man? You are not bigger than the game, bro. Ain't no
business.
They're the same characters.
You keep acting like they
playing Superman and playing a whole different drug dealer and a whole new spinoff. It's not the same.
I'm saying if you can replace Batman,
Tariq was there already.
We knew Tariq and Tommy could play.
We already was embedded with Tariq and Tommy in the story already. So that spinoff worked. It was an easy transition. Some new dudes we don't know playing beside a character we don't like in Young Kanan. Young Kanan is an unlike character in itself in his own show.
Who doesn't like Young Kanan?
I like him.
That's not true.
Who doesn't?
Young Kanan.
He said that's not true.
The Power community like Young Kanan.
More than Tariq. Yes. I heard
yes.
hate on Tariq way more than Young Kanan.
Bro. Stop. We gotta stop it.
So you saying Tariq is more like than Kanan?
They were saying Kanan was just as foolish as Young Tariq, if not worse. And they hated the actor. They hated his character in the show. It was the worst version of Tariq. He was doing the same thing.
Whose channel you been on, bro? You ain't been over here on my channel lately. You ain't been coming on here talking with me live. This
I don't just be on your channel. I go on everybody's channel and I see what the community. I'm not just speaking for myself. I'm speaking what I'm seeing from the masses. This ain't just me.
Well, my channel and my masses and comments ain't said that. I'm saying
you gotta start listening to me without emotion. I ain't saying that they're gonna be.
I ain't talking about your emotions, fam. I'm saying I've been on this channel doing this too.
Let me explain to you, brother.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying I'm
not arguing the fact. I know how the business goes, but all I was arguing is it's not. No, I do. but you said it's a more proven commodity, or it's more proven with this fan base. It's more proven. You keep saying the whole proven commodity is a safe bet to do it with the new
No,
characters. And that
you're
was the
worried
argument that it
about
wasn't a safe bet to
viewers.
do it just
He's
because it was cost
explaining to
efficient.
you
No, just
budgets.
because it cost efficient don't make it a safe bet, bro. Just
Ain't
It's a
because
nothing
safer
in
bet
life
for
a
going the
safe
them.
cheap way
bet.
doesn't always mean it's the best way.
First of all, ain't nothing a safe bet. What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
Okay,
Movies
so you
flop
saying
all
because
the
it's cost
time.
efficient,
Shows
but that's
flop
what we're
all
saying.
the time. So
That's
what are
the
you
whole
talking
reason, because it's less. If this show flops because
about?
we
A
didn't put
safe
too much
bet
money
is
in, no,
spending less
please don't cut me
money.
off, because it's a key point. If this show
Bro,
flops,
the safe bet
if
is
this show flops, you saying it's a safe.
the safe bet is spending less money. And
Yeah.
if it flops, it didn't cost you as much. Period.
Exactly.
That's what you basically
Period.
said.
That's it.
So you basically saying we're gonna do this show because it's a safer option than this show. You saying the same shit I'm saying, brother man. What the fuck
Then
are you doing?
what's the problem then?
So because you telling me you're
You
not
act
saying the
like they
same thing I'm
can't get
saying.
rid of
No, you're
some
telling me you're
actors
not saying
because
the same thing. You telling me I'm talking on Mars, and you literally saying the same thing I'm saying.
I
That's
ain't
my
say
problem.
nothing about that. I said
You
you
telling me the
act
show
like
is a
they
better
can't
option
go
because it's more
around
cost
Tariq.
efficient.
You think that they can't go without Tariq or Tommy.
No, I'm saying you said it's a better option or more safer, proven option to go with the unknown dudes, and like that show can't flop
I ain't
because
say nothing about no
we
safer
lose less
options.
money because we lose
You
less
have been
money.
talking about a safer bet and safer options. I said it's
You
a
just said that,
financial. I said the longer they are, it costs more. I said that
and
you're
you
gonna
said,
have.
and that makes it a safer option because it's more cost efficient, right?
Listen, man. This is
Yes
why
or
we
no?
having a problem because you talk when I talk, so you're not hearing what I'm saying,
Because
bro.
you can't. Because
How
every
you
time I
telling me
get
you
you have my
talking
point,
when
you're
I
not.
talk, bro?
So you're saying since it's more cost efficient, right?
No, that's not.
It's a safer option.
No, stop saying safe option. That's
That's
your
what you're saying
word.
because it's
I
more
didn't
That's
cost
say
your
efficient,
that.
bro.
words,
I
dude.
didn't say nothing about no safe options. What are you talking? I said it's no safe option.
So let me get this right.
All right, hold on. Don't unmute, bro. Okay. I didn't say nothing about no safe options. These are your words. I said that a show, you have to look at the cost it costs to make a show versus how much they bring in
The cheaper
revenue.
show is the what, bro?
Bro,
The
I'm gonna
cheaper
have
show.
to let you go, man. I can't keep talking over you, fam. I appreciate you, but I'm not gonna keep arguing with you and talking over you. Okay, look. If a show costs $20 million to make and you make 10 million, do you think that's a good idea? I mean, who would do that in business? It ain't about safe or nothing. That's not good business. You don't put a budget, especially with TV. You can't go charge ticket prices. How can you
Yeah.
increase your revenue with stars other than get new people to pay stars monthly? So you think what, bringing these same old ass characters back is gonna make people then, oh well, they together, I'm gonna get stars again. We gonna get 1 million new customers. Even if they got 1 million new subscriptions at $5 a piece, that's $5 million. You already paying them $20 million. So how is this gonna be cost efficient? Even if you got 2 million new subscribers at $5 a piece, that's $10 million. You're still not making up the $1 million a piece for 2 people at 10 episodes at $20 million. Now, if you like to do that type of math in business, you can give me more money than I'm going to give you and bring you back all day
Yeah.
long. And you'll be out of business or broke. You could talk about how you like it and me and all this stuff and what you thought, but that ain't going to keep money in your pocket. It's just not. So you got to, that's business. These people are not fans of them. They actually look down on them. Harvey Weinstein was not a fan of them. He looked down on them. These people are not their fan. They don't give a damn. A good acting means you did your job good today. When I worked at
That's what
UPS,
you're getting paid
I
for.
loaded the truck. Damn right, that's what you got paid for. You think they came and admired me because I did my job and loaded the truck? Good job. That's what you got paid for. That's what you do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They don't think
His
of these people like that. And people look at this as entertainment. It's a job. You did 12 hours, you memorize. It's work. You know?
his logic is only going to is expecting like the network to bankroll a show just to keep established characters with a job, which is sacrificing most of the budget. That makes absolutely no sense.
Yeah.
Even if
I could even show you.
300,000, even if 300,000 people more would watch it, even though that probably wouldn't happen,
Right.
that's not gonna give you the money back. He's thinking that
No.
there's money on the back end. This
And
is
that
not
takes
like,
time. That takes years
yeah,
in
that's what
residuals.
his
Right.
logic is saying. Yeah, but you're
Right.
not gonna
So
get way more viewers to make the money make sense.
no, and the reason that makes money on the back end is because you're no longer paying the salaries of the actors like that. They'll get a
Yeah,
residual cut, but you're no longer paying for the production. You're just recouping from people watching the reruns, and that's where it comes. But that's long term money. That ain't and that money is not like you get your money up front, the paycheck. But for example, here's Dead Reckoning, the Mission Impossible Tom Cruise movie.
yeah. I
Right?
just saw the new one.
I ain't see it, but I'm going. It shows the budget on here, on IMDb, and then you can see how much they make and all of that stuff versus details. There you go. Box office of $400 million. The reason they spend 400 million is because they can put it in theaters around the world, charge ticket prices, and you can make that money back. How can you do that when you charge a monthly subscription? How can you get more people? You need a bunch of more people to download it, And so this movie lost money basically because in the US and Canada, it only made 197 million. The reason that's important is because once you go from overseas worldwide, it's different currencies, taxes, other stuff. You got to pay for capital gains tax to bring your money from overseas back into the States. So you lose money. So would you pay 400 million to bring in 200? Or you bring in 598, so you made 198 million, which sound good, but what after taxes, and you paying what, 50-60% of that, then you paid 400
Well,
million to make what, $70 million.
he would have done it because you kept the actors.
They were good act, Tom Cruise,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
so it's cool and things. I get it. They did that and took that risk. Why did they put in 400 million? Because the previous one made $1 billion. So, like he was saying, safe bet. It is no safe bet. This Tom Cruise, probably the last movie star left, right?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? That actually
he's
get
it.
to go to the theaters. Yeah. And
Yeah,
even they lost money. So it is no safe bets in this business where he was saying safer or this. Nothing is safer. The only thing safer is keeping as much money as you can in your pocket. You didn't lose it then, right? You didn't spend it. And so
and
if you
and
could get the
also it
push,
doesn't work. It
go ahead.
doesn't work how it doesn't work the way he explains it, because the way he thinks that it works is like, okay, so the viewership, that's like cable TV. What works
Right,
for streaming is you got to
right.
pay for it.
Right. See, he's thinking of the
Yeah.
viewership because they run advertisements.
Yeah,
And if
and
you
because
have a
people talk on
popular
YouTube
show,
videos like, oh, people like it.
right. And
That doesn't
see,
bring them money.
no, it doesn't. And here's the thing, like with advertisement. So if you had power on like AMC, and they were getting 1 million people to watch a week. Well, now they got advertisement on AMC, so they could say if you to advertise on this show, it costs $1 million, so to speak,
Yeah,
because a
yeah,
million people see it. You know what I mean? Versus
yeah,
that, then they can make money like
yeah,
that. But like you said, on network, they're locked in,
yeah.
so they can only make more money if they get people to download the app and become subscribers. You know what I'm saying?
He talking about the movie too. Like that's all rumor stuff.
That's when you watch a lot
Yeah.
of YouTube
But
videos.
the reason I was trying to cut
Talk like
in,
law.
yeah, I know. And then he was doing it too. The reason I was trying to cut in is because uh you cannot expect a show that is climbing up to the final episodes, closing a show. You cannot expect that actor, those people involved with that, to be like, oh yeah, this guy makes it, he's gonna be over here. No, that's all people just saying that they want him to be in another thing with Tariq.
Hmm.
That has nothing to do with the network at all.
Right, right.
That,
Right.
but if you follow enough YouTube videos,
You'll think they actually said
y-
that
yeah, and then
because yeah.
you talk about like viewership and all that.
Mhm.
We don't we have no idea how many people are watching it.
Right. And also
And
with like a
yeah,
YouTube video, it runs ads. So if you had a lot of people watch it, more ads run, you make more money. So it
yeah,
doesn't apply with this. And like you said, Stars doesn't release their viewership data
yeah. Not
like
even Netflix does
HBO
that.
did,
Yeah,
because they would tell you how many people watch Game of Thrones and stuff.
yeah.
But
Netflix just controls what they want to tell you is number one, and then you go to that shit.
that's true too.
Like,
And
oh,
that's
this is
the
the
bad
best.
part. And that's a whole nother subject, but that's bad for everybody that produces stuff, actors and all of the right, because then you don't know whether it was a hit or not. You just know what
Yeah,
they told you. So then you
yeah,
can demand more money or whatever the
yeah.
case. And so it is a lot of
That's
things.
what happened with Scarlett Johansson in the lawsuit
Yeah, with Disney,
for Black
Black Widow.
Widow.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like, so if we don't know if, everybody was watching it, then how do I know what number I should be at? So this is the number that I'm gonna say then. So you're the same thing that you think that is making it easier for you to not be able to sue or demand something because you're not releasing it. You're also making it easier for me to say, well, it could be way more. So where's the numbers then? Which is the same thing that happened to Netflix with what's the comedian big lady?
Yeah.
Uh
Monique, big lady.
yeah. It's
But
it's
she
the
was
same.
ridiculous though.
No, no,
Even
no, no,
though
no.
she
I
was
get that.
right,
Yeah, yeah,
she
yeah,
was right, but she
yeah,
was also ridiculous.
yeah.
But go ahead.
I get that, and I know that you go into the argument of like, is it the amount of tickets that I sold or is it my name? I'm talking about as far as like, if you're not going to show me the numbers, you can't
Right.
use the same thing to devalue me,
That's a good
you know.
point though. That's a
Yeah.
good
And
point
what I
because
was
she
gonna
was
say
saying
too,
she wanted as
yeah,
much as Dave Chappelle and them, and
yeah,
then
yeah,
they
yeah,
were saying you don't bring in the numbers, but then if you
yeah,
don't show me the numbers, but we
yeah,
all probably know she probably don't. But then again, who knows what it did? You know what I mean? So you're right. You can't use
yeah,
it, then don't do it. You know,
yeah. The thing too is like, you cannot expect uh
y'all
like
crazy.
Tommy cannot start another show for Power, regardless of what you want to call it, and then start him at 20,000. He's gonna be 100 plus. No way around that. You know what I
Mm.
mean? You've had this dude for 11 years.
Hell, even with Friends, they
Yeah.
started them real cheap, and then they came for the end, and then
Yeah, yeah,
the show was about to be over after a couple years of that. But
yeah. Yeah.
but the only
That
reason
same thing
they
happened to the Smart Show. What was the Smart Show about the uh Big Bang Theory?
oh yeah,
They
yeah,
ended up getting $1 million a piece.
yeah, they all
Like
can do that
eventually,
because they
yeah.
on network though.
Yeah, yeah,
With commercials, that's the only
yeah.
way.
That
Seinfeld,
which is that's
all
what
of
I'm
them.
saying. That's the difference. Again, the same. Which is that's what happened with Friends was like stuck for a little bit in what's Frasier is Frasier no Frasier
Frasier.
show.
Yeah, that was a show. It was a spinoff from Cheers, but it
So no,
actually
so
ended
not
up being just as
not
good.
Frasier and not Frasier and the guy from the B movie.
Oh, Seinfeld.
Yeah. So big shows like the bigger shows like ever, right?
Mhm,
Those are the ones that made it tricky. Like once you go to not being in network and being in like Netflix and stuff, then
mhm.
it's like, how does the money part work? I think
He ain't probably
he
thinking
maybe
about
doesn't know or understand it.
yeah, or
And he's
maybe
probably
didn't
just
even think
following
about that
videos.
part. And shout
Yeah.
out to KP. I appreciated you being here. You had good points. I wasn't trying to argue. I don't think you was either. I think we was trying to say the same thing, similar. I think he even messaged and said that. But I just don't like to talk over back
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and so that ain't good for either of us. And then I can't hear
Yeah.
you, you can't hear me, and we'll be
Well, there's
saying
no replaying this video. There's 30 minutes that you can't even like. So I get that part too.
right, right. Right. So it's all good though. You welcome back anytime. Ain't no love lost. I hope you ain't mad. It's about time to wrap this up anyway. You know, it's 1:15 where I'm at, so I don't know. But
Me too. Me too.
yeah. One problem with me though is I am a conversationalist. I be talking on the phone. I got my vending machine set up. I'm talking to the dang on installer for hours. We talking about all kind of stuff that don't got nothing to do with that. So I can ramble.
I'll be talking to the Amazon people.
I know, right? Oh, you want to hear something funny? Here go a funny one. I got into it today. Y'all do not fall for the scam where they call you up talking about this the court or something and you got a ticket or whatever. And have you heard of this scam?
Nah.
Oh man, this is a real scam. And you can even Google it, but they'll call you up saying you got a warrant and that you need to pay X amount
Oh,
of dollars or this and that, or the police gonna come to your house. Don't worry, you can do this and that. I'm like, man. So they've done this before, and this dude was a black dude, sound like a young dude too. So he's saying this, and he's like, "Don't worry, we'll be able to do this." I'm like, man, you know you going to hell, right? He like, what? This was today.
he
I
broke
said,
character.
he broke character for real. He's like, what?
Yeah.
He like, I said, you know you going to hell. You a scammer. You stealing from disabled and old people. You going to hell. You need to stop. You need to
Yeah.
repent.
Because
Every
some people are
dollar
gonna
you
fall
take.
for it.
Yeah, I say every dollar you take, you bury in your soul in hell. He like, man, why you got to come at me like that, man? Why don't you hang up the phone? I said, man, you called me. Get off my goddamn phone. He like, man, then he started talking at the same time while I was talking, and he said something. He let it go. He like, man, why they over there talking like that? Boy, you over here talking about that goofy stuff, man, over there talking about that hell, man. Why you got to talk like that, man? Well, he like, he must have been from New Orleans, but he was talking straight normal, like, yes, you know.
Yeah. You
And
forgot
after I
about the
said,
customer service.
man, he talk about why don't you hang up the phone? I'm like, get off my phone. You call me. Talk about get hang up on you. Call me. You call me. This what you go get. Your ass going to hell. You every time you steal a dollar, that's burying your soul. Dude, let it go. He snapped on me, man. What you try to do with that, man? Why you can't talk like that? I'm like, this dude from New Orleans or some shit. Then he hung up on me. And he called from a number that said no call ID because I've called them back before. When they hang up
Yeah.
on me, hey man, what the hell, yo?
That's another sign too.
I should
The
start
scams,
recording.
yeah.
I should start recording these, but see, I don't know when to do. But I should film myself because I know it's hilarious. But they be getting mad and stuff. But the reason I started doing that, I ain't gonna lie, I got it from this dude that be on YouTube, like Kit Boga and other people, but they're very good. So they get scammers, but they're like computer whiz. And they'll be like, I don't know how to get the money, sir. How I get it? And they be like, okay, let me see your computer. Let me do it. And he'll like let them think that they're monitoring, and he'll let them see. And they'll think that they see a bank account with like $1 million, but it's fake. And they'll be like, okay, go and get the gift card. They'll be like, why? They'll be like, no, stupid. You have to get it. No, don't do it. No. Dude, if you go to these videos, and then these dudes are so good that it's like a group of them, 3 of them. So the one dude, he tries to talk them. He talks. This would made me tell dude he going to hell because one dude, he'd be like, you know, you're a bad guy. You shouldn't do this. This is hurtful. And he like, you want to apologize? I'm like, man. And they'd be like, I'm sorry. He like, sorry for what? Because this dude had a Mustang for sale on like an auto site, but it was a fake. It wasn't, he didn't own the car. He copied the picture from another person that had it.
Oh hell no. You got
Well,
Tommy's car?
yeah, for real, and tried to get the money. And dude, like, no, this picture's from here. You said you took it yesterday. This picture been on this site for 2 months. Yo, ass such and such. So he
You can
busted him.
Google search that shit.
Yeah, but
Image search.
these dudes are so good that they can reverse use the cameras on the scammers like computers and webcams. And they've like seen them, like they put it on YouTube and you can see the scammers. One of these scammers was like in some damn dude. This dude was sitting at a table. It was like water, like up to his knees. and they was sitting and he's like at a computer at a table, like scamming people in like a damn mud hut almost, man. And they was, I'm
Man.
like, man, dude. And like this, it's entertaining. I've watched it a few times and had some good laughs.
I've heard of it. I've heard of the people that call like scammers and stuff. I've heard of it, but I don't think I've ever seen it.
Mm-hmm. Was he say sometimes they Uno reserve and turn on their camera on or take their money.
Yeah, I heard of that too. Yeah.
Man. Yeah, you gotta be careful out here, man. It's damn near everybody trying to get a scam going or something, man. That's why I don't, another reason I don't really like advertise or something, because people do send me stuff to like, they'll pay me like $800 to mention some game or
But
something.
you don't really, yeah. If you don't believe in it, it's sometimes it's
Yeah, like I don't even know what the hell game this is and stuff.
yeah,
And I
yeah,
can
yeah.
just, yeah, it be just stole people data or something. So anyway, let's get ready to wrap this up. Shout out to everybody coming through. I saw a few people they was entertained at our little budget conversation over here. Shout out to KP, man. You come back anytime, like I said. Damn, I done sweated on my hat.
You gotta do some Google searches first, though.
At the very least, we gotta give each other time to talk. That's it, man. We can always disagree, move on, laugh, smile, but
I never seen that happen in the whole time I've been in your channel.
well, it don't happen much, but I've had a few adventures, let's say. On these internet streets, I done had a couple Tommy like adventures.
He said, "Hold on, this is an important one." I'm like, on your channel.
Hey man, I ain't the type to
I'm gonna
say,
try that. I'm gonna try that shit next week.
I
Hey,
know
JJ, yeah.
boop. That's how I go. No, nah, but I ain't the type to be like, this is my domain, this is my channel.
Yeah.
I give everybody space. You know what I mean? I get it, but I ain't like that. And I like a passionate point. I like you want to get it out. So I want to get a space, but you got to give me
Yeah,
my
but
space to get it out too, though. That's all I'm saying.
yeah, but I don't think he
Getting
doesn't want to be convinced of anything besides he's already set.
I get that though too. All
Yeah.
I'm saying is at least let the other person say their piece. That's all I'm saying. If you
Yeah.
don't believe it or want to agree, that's your prerogative. But we all got to give each other the space to say what we say. And
Yeah.
sometimes people don't get stuff when you say it. Even myself, I've noticed sometimes something has happened or said, and then time go on, and then something happen again, or think about it, and I'll be like, you know what? Damn, that was a good point. And I may change or realize later, you know what I'm saying? So maybe
I thought
sometimes
he had just
the right away.
I thought he had just learned proven commodity because he just kept throwing it in. No, but so there was like two or three things, right? And then I know you would say, "Oh yeah, we saying the same thing," but we were not saying the same thing. And I think he was just coming around to it. He was just kind of like accepting it, and then you were like, "Yeah, we saying the same thing." But I'm like, "No, we're not. Like we're saying completely. There's two options, and we're doing the opposite options." Because it happened before where you were the one listening, and that was me and him. And then this time it was you and him, and I'm the one listening. And both times he made it seem like, oh yeah, we saying the same thing. It's like, no.
Right. Yeah,
You
you're
saying
right.
the
I
other
guess you
thing.
got a point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that I think about it like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, people, we get passionate and stuff and want to express our opinions and points and stuff.
And
So
I try. I go out of my way because in my regular life outside of talking here,
more
I
direct.
my son tells me too. My sister doesn't say it because she knows and she doesn't really like follow film or anything like that. Film is the only thing really that I pay attention to. Um, so I know that I sound like I'm talking down or whatever. Um,
Like you
m-
like you the preeminent,
Yeah.
film critique for
Like
whatever.
I just,
And
like I
even
just wrote, like I just
right,
wrote my speech before I said it.
right.
But then it's like you come in, so I'm like trying to make sure that it's not taken that way.
But you all right. I don't think most of the
Yeah,
time it's taking them. I know because of the past and different things, people can
yeah.
whatever. So, but it's only so much we can do. Just
And especially because this show, you were in it. Like, so when like what the point that I was trying to make, obviously I didn't get to. What I was trying to make the point of was like one of the reasons why you have relationships and kids and stuff like that, or the promise of a kid or whatever, is because it gives you like an easier way to be like, how do we put this guy in danger, or how does he place himself there, even if that's not his character?
mhm,
Easy. You
mhm,
give him somebody that he's willing to basically like die for. What do you think is going to put JP in harm? His son, or
mhm.
his brother, or his newly found
Darnell.
mom? You get what I'm saying?
Mhm,
It's not going to be him selling all the weed. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to
mhm.
really place himself in it. But if you don't give him that, that's the only way. Like, I don't want to get like back into it, but
Yeah, but you all good,
I
man.
thought it could have been, I thought it could have been addressed quick, but I waited. I was like, ah, shit. I don't think I'm gonna be able to.
You gotta do like double judge. You gotta jump in
I
there,
was
man.
getting hype and shit. My whole body was like fucking ready to go. I got stiff.
It's
I was
all
like, oh shit.
good. Before we go, I got this comment. He said, "How I get my head so slick?" Well, it was actually a very good question.
Oh damn.
But while you was talking, I was pulling up the answer for him. So yeah, that's nice and smooth. Except I do need to shave on this side. I didn't shave this morning.
Before you say that, Young Kanan is a beast, but go ahead.
I know, right? Uh, one of the things that I do, I shave with a razor on my head, and I use Gillette cream. But here's the thing: you can get nicks and cuts on your head with a razor. Until I found the perfect razor, and it's not that expensive. And I don't work for them, but they should give me a. I would advertise this because I believe I've been using one of these for about 10 years now. The
Before you even
Gillette,
say it, you're like, go ahead and pay attention and pay me.
I know, right? I can't tell you because they didn't give me a deal yet. No, get the Gillette Fusion. It's motorized.
Yeah, the
You,
little ball thingy.
no, this right here I got on the screen. It's a regular razor blade, but it's motorized. So you put like a AAA battery in the handle and it vibrates the blades. And you talk about a smooth shave, man. I mean, for real. Smooth shave.
I
That
use that
little
in the Navy.
this one.
I use that every day in the Navy. Yep.
Yeah, this is a really good razor.
Yeah.
And this is only $25 with
It's like 5 blades or
refills.
something.
Yeah, it's got 5 blades. Yeah, man. This is beautiful, bro. These are really good. Miguel said he got that. Yeah, these
And
are
then they,
good, man. This is
they
what I
brought the refills to like 20 some dollars, and they lock them up.
that's the problem. The refills are $25, but you know what? I probably only buy one pack of refills a year, maybe two. Because if you shaving your head and you do it often, like keep it low, you won't. I mean, I don't change the blades as soon as the color go off. I mean, I think it go off too fast, so I always keep it.
Even
Like,
when the little bar goes.
when the little bar goes, I change
Oh, okay. When the
it.
little bar goes, like,
Yeah, so I might go through 2 packs a year, so that might be $50. But normally, maybe one and a half. So if you think about it, that's what 2 haircuts I would pay at the shop. $20, $25. So if you pay $50 a year, you basically pay for what 2 haircuts. 3
You get a
haircuts.
haircut from Diamond.
Ah, you ain't got no damn customers.
You remember they did the haircut? I was like, what are they cutting?
I know, right?
Him and Jannard.
Here you go, Jay.
It was just a face, yeah. A little beard.
Diamond. But
He was
yeah,
like,
big
ooh.
dog, get that razor, man. Let me know how you feel, man. Dub C. He said
Oh,
if
he got okay. He got the
yeah.
same haircut.
Yeah, he also had a good point. If Raising Kanan came out before OG Power, would Power be as popular as it is now? I don't think so.
We'll never know.
We'll never know. I think what saved Power to me, and good night to everybody before we go. But I ain't gonna lie, man. That passion with Angie and Ghost and them sex scenes and Angie little titties out and stuff and booty. Hey man, it drew me in. I ain't gonna lie. Not that I'm like, of course, anybody can watch porn or whatever, so it ain't like that. It just seemed real. The passion. I thought they was probably smashing after the damn work after set. It seemed so real.
That's
I
why his
thought I
lady
would
had to
have hit
stop
it.
that shit.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I would have pursued it, even
Yeah.
if I was married. I
Yeah, his
can't.
lady said enough of that shit.
I know, right? I'm just a bad guy, I guess, but I couldn't
Oh,
get that on me.
I don't want to say it again, but this is one of the things that comes from a black show is the problem with um the black character getting with a white woman. That's one of the
Black
things.
women don't like that.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's one of the things that comes with
Right,
like that separates it from most shows. Ain't nobody give two fucks on Succession who got with who.
right,
You get what I'm saying? That's what I mean by it separates it. So you kind of put yourself in a corner for no reason. Cause I've never watched a show and be like, ah man,
That's because it
why?
go
What?
against the culture in the black community, I
I
guess.
know, I know.
Yeah,
And it's
but
things like, yeah,
it does
I,
happen.
yeah. But it's also like realistic. Like
Right,
you don't like in real life, you're not like, ah, no. You gotta look like me, or never mind. I see your
right,
body, but I pass. Like
mm,
that's also not real.
right. Yeah, that's true. Like, I don't have a problem with people being in interracial relationships and things. The problem I have is if it's like a black man with a white woman, but it's because of like the Hodge twins. I don't know if anybody heard of that, but they will say they with a white woman because a black woman ain't is inferior or beneath or nasty or
Oh
all
yeah,
these.
that's context. That's
Yeah,
crazy context though. Yeah.
yeah, and they're black, so they're like self-hating of black women type stuff.
Yeah.
So if they were,
Yeah.
and they got white wives, and that's
Yeah.
fine. But if you
Yeah.
chose them out of love or what, not because a black woman,
Yeah. On Power, it was never addressed, like the motivation for it.
right,
I've
right.
seen some things where
But Ghost wasn't
they
against black women though.
no, and obviously
Oh
he had one,
yeah,
but
right.
people were acting like wow,
They
he's
were,
leaving her for him, which
yeah,
is
they
kind
were.
of dumb.
They
Yeah,
was
which is
mad
kind of
about that.
dumb.
Yeah, they got
And
on
then they
there
found
about
out that Omari wife is not
that.
black, and then that was
Oh,
a problem too.
that was a big
Yeah.
problem.
Again, all of that is crazy.
Yeah, that is
Like
crazy. But the
it
women liked him now, and so
yeah.
they thinking they may get a shot.
They had a chance. Yeah, they had a
Yeah.
chance. Yeah.
Whereas men, if we like Beyonce, we ain't thinking we got a shot. So we wouldn't be doing it. Whereas women, they all got that cootie cat. They think if they get a chance to drop it on them,
Yeah.
it'd be mine.
Like if I get to meet him,
He go dip in that and never want to leave. It's I get a piece of that. You know what? I love you.
and then they give Tommy shit for that.
I know, right? That's TV. Normally he ain't
Yeah.
gonna hit it and fall in love now. Anyway, bro, it was a great night, man. We had a little fun tonight, man. Had Naughty Noel jump in here. I had my man KP first
Not
time.
naughty enough.
She wasn't naughty enough tonight.
Not tonight.
She won't get in that Discord and let it all hang out. Yeah, I don't know how much can hang, but she gonna Or what I say she got a Only Nips page that Only Fans
Yeah.
Only Nips. I like that one. She only got nips. Woo! Anyway.
You had the most crazy interruptions today.
Friday night, that Diddy juice in there, baby. That Diddy juice in
Holy
there.
shit.
We didn't even have Steve with his normal ones. Yeah, because
I
I
know,
know,
I
right?
know,
'Cause
yeah.
that Diddy juice in there.
Yeah, that shit is great.
I
He not in there at all? I
ain't
can't
see
read it.
his
It's too
comment.
small.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
it's
I
too
ain't seen
small to
nothing.
see it.
Shout out to Steve. He on the date with
I never
Encouraging
know people
Warrior.
talk shit about me. I never know.
He on the date with Encouraging Warrior. Yeah, because I'm on the date with Encouraging Warrior. Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, that one day.
Because I want, what he say he gonna eat? Because I'm going to eat it. I'm going to eat some steak. No, he ain't say no damn steak. He said something. Steve make me laugh, man.
That shit was crazy. Like yesterday, we thought of the same joke because we know he was gonna say. We're like,
Steve.
go ahead, man. Go ahead. Do the thing. Do the thing.
Steve, boy. One and only. Itty bitty titty committee. Boy, you see the president. She ain't also a client to the president. Nipsey Hussle. I was wondering if I was gonna see a comment. Courage and Warrior says, "Stop the BS. Y'all ain't on the date." I was wondering. I ain't see neither one of y'all. It's Friday. I thought it was a date. My bad. My bad.
They from the same place?
Nah, they ain't nowhere near each other.
Oh, okay.
I'm
I'm like,
just,
that'd be crazy for real.
nah, I'm just playing. He in Houston. She in Atlanta. I'm on the way though, cause she in Atlanta and I'm in Houston. I'm on the way.
That is what you say, buddy. He tell you the mileage.
No, because we ain't next to each other. She in Atlanta. I'm in Houston. Miguel said she with Miguel. Oh,
Oh
snap.
shit.
Miguel, he gonna try to get a little bit of that, put a little Miggy in it. Getting Miggy with it.
I'll see what happens to Miguel next episode. Shit.
Well, fam, I'm at the call of the night, man. I'm gonna lay down, try to get some rest. I got a lot of stuff I gotta do, man, this weekend. But
Yeah.
appreciate
Don't
it.
say fam because that's what you said to do when you kept trying to get in.
We all family guy, you know, try to make it work every now and
I've
then.
never heard you say that stressed out before. Bam, bam. I wait for you to be like, motherfucker. Like, I throw the hat and shit. Oh, like, oh.
God damn it, I want to say it
I'm
costs
like,
too much. No, I
you about
wasn't.
to get out. I'm like, Jay about to break character, get up and walk out of this shit.
Nah, it
No,
wasn't that
fuck
deep.
this shit.
No, that would be real funny and also sad because people sometimes get too caught up in their words. You know what I mean? That not that their words aren't valuable or important, but like, why would I get like that? I don't own the show. I ain't paying
Yeah.
for it. You know what I mean? Like we could sometimes get carried away for silliness. I bet you the people that write and pay for this ain't got this passionate as we did tonight. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I try not to do that type of stuff. Not that I'm impervious. I've made that type of thing before,
They
mistake.
keep it at the budget.
Right. But I can get emotional and upset about things like my real family, my son or father, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
try not to do that with stuff that is not really for me. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
arguing over sports. No, man, LeBron ain't better than Mike. Hey, man,
Yeah.
you, man.
That
Yeah.
shit's
Like,
never gonna die.
no, and neither one of us know LeBron or Mike, and they don't give a damn
Yeah.
what we think. You know what I mean? So, like, I try not to do that, you know, but I have done it in the past and got mad. That's why I think it's ridiculous. I try not to
That's
now.
the barbershop shit.
Yeah, but then we would laugh. Nobody would be ready to fight in the barbershop, at least in
Yeah.
my experience. I don't know what these YNs is doing today, man. But
They
you gonna
shoot each other over that.
yeah, don't shoot me over LeBron now. Come on, man. So, anyway, Look at I get so emotional. Nah, that's
Oh yeah, he did call you emotional. He said, "Don't put emotion in it." I was like, "Oh shit."
nah. When you are talking about the performance and all of that, that is it. Because the business is only numbers, really. And also my uncle, I never said this, but my uncle worked for Paramount Pictures for Columbia. He worked for Columbia Pictures for 20-some years until he retired. But he worked in the accounting department. And so he told me how they make a movie starts in the accounting department, believe it or not. The people don't think that. They say, yeah, they look at a script that they may like or whatever. They see how much it costs. Then they think of the actors. They see how much, okay, well, a Tom Cruise is X amount, Denzel is X amount, Tommy is this amount, this is, okay, because all of this stuff is done so detailed. So a Tom Cruise in this type of movie is projected to make this amount with a budget of this amount. You put this in with this amount and da. So they got
Did
it.
you watch the studio?
Huh? Oh yeah, I seen an episode, but I
They
heard it
break down a
really
lot of
good.
stuff.
They do that
Yeah.
like that too. Yeah.
So I don't want to take a long time.
No, that's
So
more modern than what I was saying too. But
yeah, remember what I was explaining about what I always end up going to, which is I always wish that I could do. But this is also because I study sociology, and because I come from a different culture too. Um, I wish that I could explain it, but I saw it on the show and it was great. So the show wanted to add the it's the Kool-Aid character. So the Kool-Aid man, right? So they wanted to get a black guy to do it. So they wanted to get Ice Cube. So then it was like, yeah, but is it gonna be black enough? Are people gonna be with that? Are they, like this whole shit how it goes into, right? Look, try to do a black show right now. Is he light skin? Is he dark skin? How they gonna show a dark skinned guy be a punk? That's more of a light skinned guy. Like
stereotype,
all these
right?
things, yeah, all this mess. It like it showed it. I think it was maybe the second episode. I think I'm not sure, but it was about Ice Cube basically, and about who they were gonna put in this position. And then in other episodes, they explain like, you buy a script, you sell it. Sometimes you basically end up hiding a movie, a whole project, because you already bought it and you just don't want the next guy to make it.
Yeah.
And you just happen to have more money.
Yeah.
And then, sometimes a decade later, it's like, man, I've been made that movie. Or I've been had it ready to go. But we never did it because this person owned it, or this studio or whatever. So
and they do that with
there's
actors too, with like holding deals. Pay them just so that they don't make something for a certain amount of time. And then you don't even make a deal. You don't even make nothing. That's what Dave Chappelle, he named his production company Pilot Boy Productions, because he had like 2 or 3 or more TV pilot deals where they paid him for a show, but then the show never got made, but you get to keep the money. And so, you could make a lot of money like that. Even
and you also keep the
Joe
show, right?
Rogan,
Like nobody can just make the show unless they want to pay
well,
you for it, right?
they own the show still. But
Oh, like Comedy Central?
yeah. So
Oh,
say
okay.
Comedy Central decided they wanted to do a show with me, but they didn't know exactly how to do it yet. But they didn't want me to sign another deal with somebody else because now I'm not available to do their show. I'm busy. So what they do is they'll make me sign a production, a holding deal, which they'll say, all right, for the next 6 months, we'll give you $300,000 up front. You can't sign any other deals though for the next 6 months. You can't do any other work. And we're developing a show for you. Now, if the 6 months comes and the show is not developed, you can go do whatever you want. But if the show comes through, then we'll pay you whatever the rest of the deal is per episode or whatever.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Entourage goes into that too, and then like obviously the music business has a lot of that too.
Yeah.
Where you got
So,
people now coming out like, man, I couldn't make music for like 4 years and shit. I'm
right.
like, damn,
Or
this shit
like
is
Cassie. And
insane.
basically Diddy did that to her with a 10 record deal that ain't gonna never get made. Basically, she's in a hole if she got that money up front. for signing the deal, and then never made the record, so you won't make the money. So that's it. And
That's
then
insane, dude.
and then because it's 10 albums. First of all, that is hard to do for any artist. A lot of artists don't have 10 albums. Nowadays, people put down stuff because it can go straight to the internet, but it's still difficult. That's
Albums
100
be 6 songs
songs.
sometimes now.
I know. Like, even if it was 10 songs an album, that's 100 songs. So she was young, signed it, and next thing you know,
He running down the hallway and shit.
kicking a field goal in our hand.
Motherfucker.
Yeah. 50 Cent, I think, messed up with the documentary because Diddy smashing his baby mama too. And you left that out, but you put that he run behind and get everybody else girl. I think he should have just included it. Everybody was gonna know. It's the day of the internet. You thought you could leave that out and nobody would know?
I've only seen, I think, 1 episode, I think.
I saw them all, but I didn't know that Diddy was with 50 Girl. But it only took a day or two before it was all out. Everybody talking about it. So,
because it wasn't in it.
It's not in the documentary. No.
Okay.
But he talks about Diddy taking other people girls. But you didn't tell him he took 50 Cent girl though.
Yeah, you forgot that part.
So
I'm sure there's other people involved in the documentary. He's just probably the big name, yeah.
But he's doing interviews about it and stuff, and he's sitting with the creator of the documentary. He sits with her doing the interviews, and they talk together about the thing.
Okay.
So he's put himself with her. So anyway, me get up out of here, man. I know I said it for a minute, but this is it. This is the last comment right here. Encouraging Warrior. You said Bruce Springsteen is from New Jersey. Governor Christie loves some Springsteen. He went to all his concerts. Born in the USA was one of my favorite. Billy Joel. I'm a white girl inside. I wouldn't say that. I would just say, first of all, people can listen to whatever they want to listen to.
Yep, I listen to rock all the time.
I won't say that, but I will say, no, but all jokes aside, man, I don't like that blacks only got to listen to rap or R&B. Like, you can listen to whatever. I don't personally listen to a lot of different things, but I don't want to make it seem you black if you do this or you white if you do. I know you playing, and I ain't trying to get on you. You my girl, you know that. I ain't saying that. I'm coming to your defense. You just you, sweetheart. That's all. You like what you like. And I will say this, because while you said that, it brought a memory. When I was young and I used to go to my babysitters, they had MTV. And I used to watch, and this is, I'm like what, 83, 84, 85, something like that. And I remember I would watch the Jackson 5 cartoon. The monkeys would be on there. Hey, with the monkeys. That was some weird old crap right there. And they would play. They didn't play any black artists on MTV, but by being a kid, I didn't know no better. So I like the videos. I remember that Twisted Sister. We want to rock. We're not gonna take it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
no, we're gonna take it.
Yeah, we're not gonna take. I guess that's some old rock, but you know, would I bump it in the car? Hell no. But hey, you know, I'll give it a nod or two. You know what I mean? And keep it moving. You know, but
I'll be playing Nickelback and Foo Fighters and shit.
I've heard the names.
But when I get to like a light, and people look at me like, "This is not you," I change that shit to reggaeton real quick. I just
put on Bad
I play
Bunny.
some Daddy Yankee. Yeah, oh yeah, some shit. Like,
Daddy Yankee. That's funny. I couldn't tell you what any of those things are. You know what I really realize is I don't really listen to music unless I'm in the car, and after being driving as much. Yeah, I don't listen to much. I used to listen when I'd be cleaning up and stuff, but clean house on the weekends, but I ain't got much house to clean because she ain't got no kids or nothing. So anyway,
So
my mom,
whatever you dropped,
I know,
you
right?
you clean it. It takes a few seconds. You clean for the day.
I know, right? Call it a day.
You don't have one of the robots, the cleaning things.
Nah, do they really work? I don't think
Yeah,
so.
my my
Mm,
wife's dad. He got like 3 of them shits.
for
My
each
baby
room.
just likes to like mess with the thing. She thinks it's a toy.
Yeah, maybe I should get one of those, but I ain't got. I don't know because I got.
I don't have one.
Yeah, I got mostly.
He got a little bit of money.
Well, yeah, they cost like
Yeah.
$300. That's why I ain't
Yeah,
bought.
that's like the cheap ones.
Oh shoot! See, yeah, I don't know about that. I got a vacuum.
Yeah. Yeah, I got it. It's like, if I
Right.
can get the broom.
I don't have much carpet in my house. I got 3 bedrooms, and those are the only rooms with carpet. The rest of the house is hardwood floor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
Those
hey,
things do like they do wet and dry too.
I did see that. I thought
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
kind of cool. I don't remember the price though. Probably more than $300, huh?
Yeah. I don't even look at that shit.
I don't either.
I just know they made them. That's it.
hmm Well, all right, fam, man. Everybody coming through. I appreciate y'all. Everybody that hung with us. What we put in? Damn, man. 4 hours tonight, man. Damn, boy. 3:45 in here, man. Everybody that rocked the whole time. I hope y'all had a good one. We had some ups and downs, some surprises this show. You know, it wasn't just me and Christian talking all night, keeping it regular. It was a little bit of things going. No Steve, but we made it work.
We got a new Steve.
I don't know, my Steves. Anyway, y'all have a good one. Shout out to KP. Shout out to what was it, Naughty Noel. Shout out to everybody in the chat, in the comments. Gonna get you that Gillette razor, man. I don't got to do this part though. I only do these. No.
One day, man. I ain't even think about that shit.
Hey man, you be surprised, man. You might be looking all right, man. You get that bald head, you got your beard. The ladies may be all rubbing on it.
Because
Well, your
I
lady,
got my
rather.
wife. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
That's what I say. Your lady rubbing on it. Hey man, you be all right. I used to have good hair too. I didn't think how I would look or whatever. Not to say I think I look better, but I just don't think I look as bad as I would have thought. If that make any sense. I used to be like, damn man, what the hell?
What am I gonna do when this goes?
And I'll tell one last story. This is what it really this is when it really hurt my soul. So my hair was curly and wavy. And
Mhm.
so people would, because you get a swirl, how your hair will grow in the
Yeah,
swirl.
yeah, yeah.
And so people be like, man, you going bald. I'm like, man, that's just my sweat. Shut up, man. Whatever. And so I remember like I was at a store ordering some food with my friend, and I saw the security camera, the monitor. And it was from behind, so I could see the top of my head. I'm like, oh my God.
You thought it was somebody
Like,
else's hair. You're
damn.
like,
Yeah, I'm
nah.
like, that dude bald as hell. I'm like, that's me.
You got a
Oh no.
yarmulke on.
I
Yeah.
know, right? I'm like, oh yeah, it's time to go ahead and go on and call it a day. It's over.
Some people wait a long time.
Yeah, it's over. It's over. I'm just too much of a realistic person. I'm hard on myself. And so I couldn't do that. Like, you ain't fooling nobody. Stop. Just stop.
You didn't see the guy you didn't see the guy who killed Tony? That had
And they told him to cut it off. He thought he
yeah,
was
yeah,
dead.
he came back.
He came back, cut it off. That was funny. That
That
was
was
really funny.
crazy.
But they were
Yeah.
really roasting him. But that was hilarious.
Yeah. Well, because he wasn't aware.
Right.
He he thought he was good because he did the thing.
See, I can't lie to myself.
He had the gel or whatever, so he thought he was like, yeah.
I just do not know how to lie to myself, man. If I'm smoking, I don't say it's medicine or I'm thinking this or that. Not that I think it's crack or something, or I'm doing it. But like, I just can't lie to myself, man.
Yeah, like, oh, it helps me sleep.
I know, right? Even if it does, still, it's not the best thing to use to go to sleep. You know what I mean? Like, I just can't lie to
Smoking
myself.
melatonin.
No, right? It's just hard, man. I think that's probably one of the worst things you can do is lie to yourself and be in denial.
Dude, I'm autistic. We're gonna stay here all night if you keep going back to the conversation.
So what I was saying was,
my brain is broken. I'm just gonna keep going.
Both. You and me both. So on that note, deuces. Everybody have a good weekend. Be safe, and we out.